Okay, cool.
My older cousin taught me all the bad stuff.
Bro.
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
well, not the bad stuff, but like
I definitely learned from
weed,
like my brothers and probably just my
drinking.
hood rat friends. They're like my little family here and there, but
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of my bad habits from the homies.
really,
Like along the years, yeah. Like I didn't have no family. Like me and my brother partied a little bit. He got me into some trouble. I remember he was a cop. He was a cop, and I remember when I went up to Oregon where he lived. He got me weed. He was like, I know where to get some good shit.
your brother's a cop.
He was a cop. He's deceased.
Yeah. Oh wow.
R.I.P.
Well, yeah, I hit record already, so just so y'all know.
Oh yeah.
So if we want to go around the table, just go ahead and I got my homegirl Dom sitting with me tonight. Dom, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Hello, it's Dominique. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Domsky. I'm now on TikTok, so if you tap in, same thing.
You got some dances?
I'm on TikTok now. I'm dancing, I'm skating, I'm playing golf and shit, all that.
Love that.
There you go. Pass the mic.
Nice. Okay, that's me. I'm Amanda, and I own Digital Pro Lab here in San Antonio. So if you want to follow me, I'm usually always there at the lab. So you can follow us at digitalprolab.com or at digitalprolab, right? Or my Instagram is at ardominguez85. You see some of my own photography there.
There you go. What up,
What's up?
Koser?
Yeah.
How you pronounce it?
EKOSR.
Okay, nice.
So
nice.
it used to be Echoes, but I added the R for get a little fancy.
There you go.
It's EKOSR. And if you see me at the lab, my name's Alex at the lab. But yeah,
We don't speak of anything
we
else.
don't speak none of that. So,
My bad. I might refer to
you
you as that because that's you know that's how I know.
and I feel comfortable, speaking on it here because I feel like most of your audience already knows, what's up with it, anyways.
Bro, you were killing me with those wheat pastes, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It was a good year this year. It was a fun year, man. Fun year.
Yeah, man, it's been an interesting year. It's been fun. There's been a lot of weird shit going on. It's really sad. So
This year has been really odd.
I was tripping. So you were saying you used to go to that club that got shot up in Colorado Springs?
At Club Q, that's the only LGBT club in the whole city of Colorado Springs. The next one is in Denver or anywhere else, but that is the only LGBT plus inclusive club. And they're 18 and up, so I used to always be there. Used to be there on Sundays when I had work in like 3 hours. It's cool.
I remember when I went out there, my ex painted this like spot that was by a Arby's. It was like a train spot, like trains would park there.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't.
She painted it?
It was a tunnel. Yeah, it was a tunnel under a
nice.
highway right down from the Arby's. That shit was cool as fuck. I had a good time out there.
Colorado Springs is really cool. There's a lot of nice little pockets of art where you can find. It's really small. It's really kind of, it's weird. It's like take a pocket of San Antonio and put it there and just throw mountains. And then just throw like mostly military people, retired, angry people, like.
Hey, that sounds like San Antonio, military and angry people.
And some cool Hispanics too. Definitely some cool Mexicans out there, for sure.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Weed's legal.
Weed is legal there. Weed is pretty cool.
So what do you do with the lab?
Me or Dom?
Yeah, what do you do with the lab?
What do I do?
All of us.
All of us. What do we do? Well, I mean, I'm running the show, so for the most part, I'm dealing with all the bigger issues, software issues, customers needing things. I'm handling all the high level stuff. But
How long has it been there?
the lab's been there. I'd say next year is 30 years. Yeah, my husband and I, and we've owned it for since 2020. We took it over in 2020. Kind of started the buyout a couple years before that, but when 2020 hit and everything started shutting down, I told the other owner, and I was like, "Yeah, we're ready to just 100% buy it because we're not going to make it with too many cooks in the kitchen. We've got to switch over."
Yeah, that's cool.
That was like I started right before that transition.
I thought y'all bought it in like 2014 or like 2015. No,
I think it was 2017 we started the transition. We kind of made the general announcement, and then after that it was like, okay, everybody kind of was told. The employees were told first. Then we had a big 25th anniversary party where we made the big announcement, like, hey, Amanda and Ray are going to take over. And then it was just like, okay, we're going to do this over the next couple years or a few years, and just expedite. COVID expedited everything.
Yeah,
really kind of what happened.
Crazy times with COVID. Crazy times.
How did everyone feel when you announced it?
Employees?
Yeah. Like, did everyone know about it? Or was it just kind of one of those, like, we woke up and we're like, we're going to do it?
I feel like at the time, half the employees were new. So we kind of were just like, huh?
Okay.
And then the other
Yeah,
half was
whatever.
like,
Like,
oh,
this dude's
shit.
leaving?
Like,
okay.
yeah, I was just like, oh, the guy's leaving in the office. But Phil was there for like a year or two before I got there. Phil was awesome. He was like an older guy, but yeah, he was real cool. And they took over 2020. And yeah, it's been history since.
Yeah, but we've worked there since I was 17. I'm 37 now, so
Oh wow.
yeah, I've worked there for a long time, and
Yeah.
Ray worked there for longer than I had worked there. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was kind of just seemed natural. It was either that or somebody else was going to buy it.
Yeah.
Might as well be us.
Yeah, her and Ray kind of steer the ship, and we're in production, so we kind of.
Man, I love the drive-through.
That is
so
convenient, man. That is
so
convenient.
cool.
Everybody loves a drive-through.
It's so cool. And you're greedy with the dog, so it's
I
like
know.
extra cool.
I know you always get mad at me or I'll come inside, fool.
Don't be tagging on our drive-through.
Yeah, don't fuck up our-
No, I don't know.
You know,
It
no,
already got tagged
it
up.
happened.
Just
Like,
know when
Are
you
you
ring the bell.
serious?
here.
Somebody
you know
tagged
who
it.
you are. Don't you? Come on, man. Don't be tagging on the store, man.
So who did that?
We don't know.
I read I think it was like the fire or something. I don't know.
You could read that? Oh, I can't read graffiti.
It
so I
was
don't know.
on, yeah, it
Shout
was
out to
on
the fire.
freaking rock and shit. Yeah, that must be
Shout
that
out to that guy. Cost me $500 to take that shit off.
Oh.
Yeah, so we deal with that and loose cats all the time.
Oh man, the cat.
We got crazy.
What, the
cat
neighborhood or
shit.
what?
I guess so,
We
man.
got a
or
cat
something.
lady that like
We got a cat
thinks we
person.
hate cats.
Bro, my neighbor's a cat lady.
For real?
My neighbor, and then they moved out, the other neighbors, but for a while they were like, there was like 20 cats running in between the
Oh,
crib.
man, yeah,
like
it's crazy. It's crazy. They're everywhere.
yeah, man.
I mean, they're good for the mice and shit, but
Man,
we don't got mice. So.
I wanted to call the city to like spay and neuter them all.
Shit, the
They
city,
do it. They'll
city
do it.
told us to not, feed them because of the feral cats. Or
Yeah.
whatever, so
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's kind of
Do it.
wild.
yeah, it is definitely wild.
Yeah, man, I really don't. I hate it when shit gets out of hand like that.
Word,
What do we
yeah,
do?
shit.
What do we call, man? Like, hey, if you love cats, bro, please come through. Like, just just come look at the cats.
Come look at
We're
them.
more than happy to help you out, man. Like, it's stressful, dog. I think I saw like in July, like a cat giving birth, like in our back little area. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like 17 cats. It's 106 degrees outside. I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna do?
And all them cats grown up. The ones that born in the summer, they're all grown up.
Yeah,
now. It's like
they're all
wintertime,
grown
they're all,
now,
like,
yeah,
big
so-
ass cats. It's like, oh,
I don't
shit.
know. I can't imagine being a homeless cat.
Word,
That's some
yeah.
shit. And why y'all always hang out here? I don't know.
Hell yeah. Because someone
Digital
keeps feeding them.
products,
I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
somebody keeps feeding him. He keeps coming like in the middle of the night. He
Yeah,
doesn't do it during the
he'll leave
day. He
little.
doesn't do it at night at midnight. 1 o'clock in the
Straight
morning, he comes, feeds the cats, and leaves.
At 1:27 a.m., he comes and feeds them.
I
Exactly.
want to
dips.
know his story. Like, I want to know what's up with him. Like, what
Let's
made
get
him
him on
start.
here. What are we
Like,
waiting
you know what I mean? Or does he ever need to print shit out? Like, I don't know. Or if he thinks like we're a doctor's office or something different. I don't know. Like,
Is it a
just-
he? Are we?
I don't know.
It
I don't
is a
know.
he.
I
It's a
thought
he.
it was like
I
some
know.
Indian dude. I don't know.
Man, I ran into one of the people you shot.
Who?
One of the, man, what was
you
his, I
shooting
forgot his name.
I shot? At what?
Yes, I remember you showed pictures of him at a Blue Star last year.
I don't
Man,
know.
I can't remember. It's gonna hit me later.
I don't know. Can
What
you
does he look
describe
like?
it? Yeah. Can you describe the
Tall black
image?
dude.
Oh, is that the
Wow,
one that
that
we just
narrows.
were
the
looking at
circle.
that picture recently, right?
Which one?
The one with the gold flex.
Oh, Alan?
No, Alan.
He goes by Paris on Instagram.
Yes,
That's
yes,
my
I see
dude,
Paris
yeah.
all the time
Me
at
too,
work.
man. He's a great guy.
Yes, he
has
is.
A great heart.
I always run
Shout
up
out
to him and tell
Paris.
him like he always gets mad at me for saying stay out of trouble, but if you know me, like I tell everybody
Everyone's
that.
out of trouble, Yeah. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to him. He's a great human being.
I'm horrible with names.
It's okay. Me too. I'm
Yeah.
the
same,
worst.
same. So what's
I
up with
hate
the?
it. Yeah, like you run into people and you're like, it's so good to see you, and you're like, I don't know who you are, but we met like 7 times.
I am so guilty of that. Like I'll just smile and be like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, you?
What's up, man?
You still doing photography?
Of course.
Like,
Of course, that's something that's never gonna leave me, bro. Like man, just today, Gemini Vato made me a logo. You remember Eckerd?
Yeah, Eckerd's.
You remember
or the-
Eckerd?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
the pill
about?
Spot or whatever. The
Sure.
pharmacy.
Well, that was the first place I would take all these cameras to get like developed
wow.
back in the
Yeah,
day. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
So he made me this logo. I was just like out of the blue too. Like, I love that he does that.
I
Like,
think I saw you post about it.
yeah, man, that shit's so sick to
that's
me.
cool.
Oh,
That's
that is
super
pretty cool.
That's so classic.
Right? I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's cool. So you used to go there all the time to get your film developed?
Well, it was like, I lived in the metal ghetto right there, like Grissom by Blue Skate Park. I don't know if you know where that is, like on the northwest side. Well, Eckerd was just right there.
By like Fredericksburg, kind of.
Nah,
Never mind.
like 1604 Culebra.
Oh, okay. It's out there. By SeaWorld.
Yeah, there was nothing out there back then. That was when 1604 was Deathloop. Y'all remember that?
Shit, yeah. It's kind of like it is on the south. Like there ain't shit on 1604.
Hell no.
That's how it used to look on the west side. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they call it the far west side.
The
That
far,
shit trips me
yeah.
out, bro. I laugh at that shit.
Yeah, it is crazy. I mean, the west side is so damn huge, man. From downtown all the way.
And you
out
have the
there.
Great Northwest Side. I remember that. Trying to make
Great
it sound even better.
And we got the
The great
southwest
northeast
side.
side.
That's
yeah.
branding, man.
It's different. Fucking this, the Snapchat filters when the locations come on. Like, something's going on when it's a brand new location. It's like greater northwest side of San Antonio. You're like, whoa.
I don't know. I've never fucked with
You don't
Snapchat.
remember? It's been a long time since I fucked with Snapchat, but I remember vividly like those the locations that would pop up. Like the South Side had its own really dope South Side. Like,
we made a few.
Yeah,
I remember the
you
Snapchat
made
filters we
something.
made. That shit was
Yeah.
fun. That was cool,
That was
bro.
really
Those were
cool.
tight
That was
shits.
super
I forgot
tight.
about that.
But yeah, it's all new and it's like the great northeast side, San Antonio.
Like what? That was super like inexpensive too, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty cool idea. I don't think it really took off like it was supposed to.
Yeah,
We
well,
always
people didn't
expected
utilize
Instagram
it, but that
to-
shit's fucking dope. Yeah, it sucks that Instagram's a little bit like. Do they do it like that?
Nah, I don't think so. There's a lot of cool
Only
shit coming
Snapchat.
out though right now. Have you seen the AR shit they coming out with now? The augmented reality and all that shit.
Like
Man.
what?
Like we did it at we had a show at the lab and it's kind of like you attach a video to like an image or photography or whatever the fuck and you use an app and it'll bring the image to
Remember we were doing that?
Yeah, with soup and the
Remember,
shirt?
like
Yeah, I was
the
telling
shit
them
would be
that.
printing
Yeah.
out of the machine, and you could put the filter
Dude,
on it,
yes.
and it would be moving.
I was telling them, I was like, dude, the fucking shirt would come alive. Like it was like on some crazy shit.
That's
like
cool.
yeah, it was super cool. So right now it's kind of I feel like it's what was that like 4 years ago, 5
Yeah,
years ago,
like
So-
5, 6
shit,
years.
6 years
Some
ago.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man. So it's taking a lot of
Bro,
fucking steps forward.
do you shout out Burst?
So-
You know what
Shout
I'm
out
gonna,
to
you know what
Burst.
I'm gonna bring up? Remember when his car got was
Oh man,
they took homies wheels,
Man.
wheels and rims from like the studio I was on right there, Hamilton Culebra.
Mm-hmm.
They took his rims.
Worst
left
case
him.
is we knew who did it. And it was right next to us. It was like the guys left the evidence and everything, man.
Did y'all catch him? What'd y'all do? Did you get his wheels back?
I don't remember.
That's like getting robbed from your shoes on a rainy day.
Don't
Shout out
say
Burst,
nothing,
man.
Don't say nothing.
Not
got
too
the
much
wheels
you
back,
can do.
that's
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate disrespect.
It was. It was a trip. Like
I ain't seen a wheel on break or that fast too, right? Because it was like overnight.
it
so
was
quick.
overnight. Like we took off to go party.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving him around, so he was in the whip with me. We came back the next morning. He was just like, "Yo, like
What the fuck?
my shit's on bricks."
Yeah. Shout out to the West Side. What was that? That was Culebra, right? Yeah, right in the
Culebra,
heart,
Hamilton,
in
bro.
the heart of Culebra, right there by the Alasans.
Bro, I remember like I would get pulled over for fitting the description right there all the time.
Yeah, that was a rough area, man. It was cool times. Though.
Dude, that dude got shot in the creek right there. Do you remember that a
shit.
few months ago?
Nah,
The cops killed this guy. They said he brandished a gun, but in the video he didn't brandish a gun. He just had it in his waistband. So they shot him.
Damn. Yeah, it's a rough area, man.
Yeah, man. That was a good time though. That studio was fun, bro.
Yeah, I had some fun times there, man. Definitely some fun times. Got a lot of shit, it was a lot of here and there, back and forth, and I can say a lot of that I did there got me ready for where I'm at now and shit. Too.
Oh yeah?
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
what's up,
Hell
man.
yeah, learned a lot from there and
Like what?
printing and having the Ramon shit and or working with Lew, to run shit and trying to just run a business and learning quality and I was a younger artist then, so trying to figure all that shit out. And
Bro, remember when we got sick from the pre-treatment?
yeah,
We were sick for like a month, man.
We're like, yeah, you probably don't want to inhale this shit. We're like, okay, cool, and we all pain, so we're good. And
Did you ever get COVID?
oh, officially once.
Yeah?
I mean that I tested. Yeah, and I was like,
Because I was just like, one day I was like, man, I never got COVID, and I know that pre-treatment fucked me up for a month.
oh fuck yeah, that pre-treatment, that shit was probably cancer juice, man. That shit was
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was harsh, man.
Sounds horrible.
well, like for that DTG machine, you gotta like pre-treat the black like garments or dark garments.
With no ventilation or anything.
So it's almost like
Supposed to.
Well, like just like here. Like
We would do it outside. I think we
Yeah.
started doing it
we
outside.
started to, yeah, once we learned.
It got too cold, and you're like,
Yeah.
let's take this shit in my garage.
Or we'd be smoking and doing it and like, oh,
Yeah.
we're fine, and not
Or
knowing
you
we're
know,
inhaling
you're-
everything. Like,
Fucking printing on a car.
Yeah.
You don't know what's
It's
going
flammable?
on.
I don't think so.
What now?
Was it flammable? I don't think so. I mean, no, it was a chemical. Yeah, it was chemical.
Her rubbing the blunt on t-shirts. Like, I think I'm doing
There
it.
was definitely a few ashes on them. On a few of ours.
They all high and confused.
It's authentic.
Yeah, those are good times.
Hell yeah, yeah.
So what? You brought what is all this here? You brought all this whiskey?
Man, I might as well have. You know, I've got a bunch of them at the house. We collect
What
them.
is
and
this? Oh my god, is this pink?
That's
It's
next up.
amber. Thank you.
Wow.
Is that the one we had?
Yeah, that's the one we
Yeah.
had. That was shits.
Yeah, that was good. That went
Shit's really
smooth.
good.
Like
Glendalough, yeah, it's Irish whiskey. I got it from Ireland when we went.
Oh,
we
this
went
is
on a
from
trip.
Ireland?
Mhm.
Oh, this
did you
is
go to any of the
like
castles out there?
exported.
I did. I mean, they were nice. I went and took pictures. We toured a few of the castles.
Well, you
out.
weren't impressed or what? You don't sound like you were impressed by them.
It was
117
impressive.
proof?
Actually, you know what I loved more than anything else in Ireland? I love the people. I
Really?
love the people. I like the bars, the pubs. Just the people there are like family. I don't know if it's because they're Catholic and just really curious people. It just felt like home. I don't know.
Well, what's with the Irish? I always ask.
What do you mean?
Is like Ray Irish or something? I know it's y'all like Irish whiskey and shit. So I was always like, is there like a connection? Is like
Have a thing for like European, like that area right there,
What do you mean?
like the UK right there.
I mean, I like it. Yeah, I mean, we went to England or London, and then from there we hopped over to Ireland and just took a car and learned how to drive on the left side of the road. And Ray scared the shit out of me as he was driving. I swear to God, I had never been gripping the sides of the
And
freaking
it's
car
stick
so
too,
hard.
right? Or it's automatic out there,
I don't think he was driving a stick. I
No?
think he was driving,
like automatic.
yeah, automatic. I mean, I drive a
car.
stick, so I'm like, what's the other one called?
word.
The boring kind.
the boring
That
kind.
one. Anytime I think of Europe, I think everyone's driving a Fiat or a Porsche, and it's some stick. It's yeah.
Oh
Seems
my
so cool.
god! So one time I made the mistake of renting a Fiat.
Oh damn.
You're in a Fiat. What? That's
It was
what's
me, my homeboy hate him.
Like a little one?
It was me, my homeboy hate him.
I have one.
up. Just fast.
Shout out, I hate him.
Shout out, hate him. Exhaust. And,
Damn.
my ex
Bro, you
sour.
can only fit like two people in there and a
We
dog.
drove. We
max.
drove from
Like,
Oakland
Literally.
to Fresno and back.
Y'all some
It was a
big boys,
beautiful
though.
drive. It was a beautiful
With
drive.
bags
Yeah, I was
too,
big.
like-
I was bigger back then too, man.
Yeah, you look good, man. You look good, bro.
You're in the back seat or the front.
I was driving.
Oh damn.
Remember what happened to our rental and our trip to fucking Cali on the way back?
Oh man, when we were in the Salton Sea, it smelled like farts.
Yeah, yeah, with the Dead Sea or whatever. And
Have you ever heard of the Salton Sea? It was a man-made sea in Southern California, and it dried up, and it just smells like sulfur. There's sulfur and dead fish everywhere.
it's just like a dead.
Is that by
Yeah.
Bombay Beach?
It's
Like South California, like when you're leaving and
Yeah,
then there's that
yeah.
dried up.
There's
like
a bunch of, like, trees and
towns.
shit.
it's like Death Valley around there.
I don't know,
A
man.
bunch of
growing
crops,
pineapples
a
and
bunch of
shit out
like.
there, yeah.
But yeah, I remember
Some weird
that.
shit, yeah,
Dropped the torch. We were
Yeah.
trying to take a dab.
Sounds
Burned the whole
horrible.
middle console. They're fucking. Yeah, it was good times. Driving,
sounds
we
fun.
did a cross country trip to California or LA.
How'd y'all come back though? Because I know they have those checkpoints like right at El Paso, and I'm sure
I
y'all
don't
had some
think
shit
we
on
did.
y'all.
We went through New Mexico.
We went
I
through
think.
we went to Abilene,
Albuquerque.
Lubbock. Because
Oh,
remember we went to
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Cadillac
There.
Ranch. We went to Albuquerque, and we went like that way over there.
Where's nothing.
I remember we went to Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
north, straight north.
Right, we ended up in Vegas, right,
Oh,
just
we
to get
did
weed,
end up-
right?
Yeah, it was my first time ever in Vegas.
And
it
I
was
think-
the day weed got legalized.
Exactly.
in
Yeah,
Las
they
In Nevada?
just
Oh,
legalized weed, and we went there just to get bud because we were stuck in the car, and then we went to L.A. And yeah, I don't remember how we came
It's
back.
like 2 hours.
I don't remember either. I think it was we saw the Salton Sea or whatever. And then,
That's right. We did go south. I think we did come back.
And then
like
we had
El Paso.
little young Steven Jets driving because I think we were all burned
Oh,
out.
shout out to Steven Jets.
We had the youngest kid in the car driving, all of us
Shout out to Steven Jets,
OGs.
man.
fucking passed out.
I just remember that weird house we stayed in out there.
Oh yeah, remember the? I swear the lady was trying to kill us. We grabbed a cord and it was open. Like,
Yeah,
like
the electricity,
sparking.
yeah.
Like it was like an open cord. Like you would touch it and like it was like. Zzz, zzz, like
Were you
huge.
touching it?
Well, because we were moving shit and we were just like, what is this? And it just like,
Starts
shit
sparking
arc,
up
and we're
and
like,
shit.
oh shit, don't touch that. Like, don't die. You're gonna get electrocuted. And you get like 4 grown ass men and we're like, oh, it's an Airbnb. And I mean, I'm 6'4", you know, I'm tall. So it's like, I swear the ceiling was like to my fucking head.
Yeah,
like,
man, it was a short spot. Like
but it was a mad cool spot. Like the area was cool. Like that was my first time in LA and shit. That was a tight spot, man.
That was from short people, short hipsters. That's what
And
it
then the
was.
lady that was renting it out, like, was right across from us, and there were like her whole thing.
She was in the backyard.
yeah, and like all
That's
the
cool.
windows open, so you could just see everything. So
Yeah,
it was like kind
it's
of
kinda weird.
Like
Especially when it's nighttime. I hate that.
we smoked a lot of weed in
Yeah,
LA
I'm
too,
sure,
man.
but
We
I'd be
smoked a
tripping.
lot
I'd be
of
like,
weed,
bro,
man.
people are watching me.
Shit, we went to that concert too. Remember the fucking man? What was that concert?
Like Burner, Cypress
Yeah, I
Hill.
forgot the name of it. Man, there was a lot of people that.
was like a
that did
festival.
currency
Yeah, it was like a
there,
festival.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
it
a
was
smokers club festival.
Yeah,
or
it was a
some
smoker
shit.
club
That's
or some
cool.
shit.
That shit was
I want to
dope.
go to one of
Yeah, that
those.
was mad cool.
I just remember like
A bunch of those in LA for sure.
I paid a little extra to go get stoned.
A little. I mean, that shit was like.
Sure, like
It was
$300.
like $80 more, and like they were just giving shit out. That shit was cool.
Yeah, they were throwing weed off the stage to get motherfuckers to come to the stage.
You had to go pay to get in to get some like free pre rolls.
We had
or what?
tickets.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
couldn't
was
you
like
bring
it
your
was.
own
It was
weed?
just free weed.
You
everywhere.
probably could. Yeah, you
was
free
you could
going.
just do that too.
Oh,
But they had a bunch of vendors there, like you know what
oh,
I
it
mean.
was like a
Yeah,
VIP
yeah.
shit or something.
Yeah, they
like
had
in
that.
the bag.
Yeah, and at the time we were a little younger. I think Lou was the only one that could afford to go to the VIP. So all of a sudden, it was like, hey, have
I
fun.
miss
dude.
balling, man. I
Yeah.
miss that shit.
Were you even 21?
Yeah, I was like
Oh, you were-
24, 25,
Yeah.
something like that. But, like it was like one of my like second or third time.
Did you
out of
paint Venice
Texas.
Beach that time?
Yeah, me and G's, remember?
There we
Yeah,
go. There we
painted,
go. Damn! Shout out, G's. I ain't seen that man
Yeah.
in years.
Painted Venice Beach. We tore up all those little blocks with Pray and Plot and G's. Yeah. Venice was cool. Venice Beach was cool. Yeah, it was a good time.
That was when 444 came out. That Jay-Z album.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah. We were trying to find anyone that would give us the login. And be like, hey, who's got a fucking
Yeah, that was
login?
back in the day.
Ain't nobody got Spotify, none of that shit. Who's got Tidal?
Like our
Man, they ain't
iTunes
signing up.
Music.
Nah, it was Tidal. Remember, it only
Yeah, it
came
was
out.
only on title. That's right.
So like, no one wanted to sign up for Tidal. So we were like, who the fuck we know who's got Tidal? And finally, it was like
They didn't have a
someone's
3-month
homegirl. Like,
trial.
yeah, and we got on it. And we jammed the album like, fuck, I want to say 5-6 times. The whole trip all the way to
Yeah.
California. Yeah.
So that whole album makes you think of that trip. That's
yeah, real talk.
Makes me
Yeah,
think of Lou,
it's
yeah.
a real
yeah.
sentimental album experience.
I remember
It was
riding
a good
around LA with this guy, like jamming that,
yeah.
getting lost.
yeah. So, what's up? You got any projects coming up or anything? Besides, I mean,
I'm trying to work on a book. I've been kind of slacking on it, but I'm trying to work on a book. I'd like to show some more stuff off, but
it's tight. Shit, come by the lab.
yeah,
Yeah, you got books there. Hell yeah. Got
Hella books.
Got Cannon Crook trying to work on a book right now too, man. He's
Hell
got,
yeah,
he's
that's
got
what's
some
up.
shit he's working on. Trying to get him to like, hey man, push that shit out, man.
because I did the Instacrack thing. I did all the instant photography shit.
Remember that.
So I
Remember
think
that.
the new shit I'm trying to do is just all stuff on disposable cameras. Because I'm not good with film, bro. Like when it comes to winding
feel you.
film, loading it in, I'm not good with that shit.
It takes a
Do it
minute.
for me.
Yeah, I suck at it too. I'm embarrassed when people come to work, especially like them baddies that come to work and they're like, "Can you
God.
load my
Oh my
film in
God.
for me?" And I'm like,
No.
"Fuck."
That's why
I'm
we
like,
pushed
yeah.
you to the back.
I'm like,
I can't
yeah.
have you in the front
I'm like,
anymore.
yeah, I got it. I can do it, right? And I'm like struggling because that shit's intimidating. There's a way to it. So me and Shorty are just kind of standing there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, no. Take a breath real quick. I'm like, I swear I got it, man. It's just, I gotta go get Shirley, the oldest employee. Can you do this for me? Make it seem like I did it. Thank you.
I was good
Go
at
back.
doing that in the 90s, but I lost it, bro.
Yeah, it's just a little finger technique, man. You got it, and then that's it. It's so simple now. Now I feel like I got it. But any other film camera, hell no. I'll still try to front, for someone. If they give me a real 120 something, I'm like, oh, I got it.
But that's why I like
Go
shooting
to
with
the back.
It's
disposable
just gonna
cameras.
come blank, cause it comes for you, which
Yeah.
is cool. It's so convenient. Disposables are tight, man. Those
Hell
are
yeah,
cool.
they're expensive as fuck though.
Yeah, I remember
They're
they used to be
getting-
like $7.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
getting
I
really
used to have one every
expensive.
field trip. Always had it, man. That's how I got into it. Yeah, my mom
Hell
would
yeah,
just
same.
My mom would just give me one for a field trip or like last day of school or
Fiesta,
on a break.
Texas.
Yeah,
that's why I
she was
always. That's how I started.
Yeah, I would take pictures of anything.
So is
Just
that what inspired you to be, like,
probably,
shooting and
yeah,
shit?
without
Or-
really knowing it as a kid, like just keeping up with it, and then like finding some other cool shit like that is similar. It's probably what helped lead the way.
How long you been shooting?
You can hear so well. I wanted to like sigh, but I was like, that'd be ignorant.
Since what? You were like 12?
No, well,
Let's say
like
real shooting. Like, you know what I mean?
2012 is when I like got a
2012,
camera.
Well, what do you mean when you say real shooting? What do you mean by that?
Because
Because
like I could say I've been doing art
like
since
when-
I was 5 or
Yeah,
6. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But
when you took it serious,
yeah, like took it serious.
when I took it
and shit,
serious
like,
was 2012 for sure. But I think always, you know, my dad making music, I'd be around that, or just going to LA really little and getting to see, you know, all the cool stuff. That always sparked me since I was real little.
that's tight.
But yeah, like diving into photography 2012, my sophomore year in high school, for sure.
That's tight.
Right before my birthday, so that was pretty cool.
Hell
Yeah, man, it just started off as a cool, like, just spark of curiosity, and then realizing how you could kind of make it into a service or something. People just wanted you around. Or I was failing geometry, but my my teacher was a soccer coach, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I know you got a cool camera, so like, can you come to one of our games and just take pictures, and I'll just give you extra credit?" I'm like, fuck yeah. So it felt cool because I felt like I was doing shit no other kid could do. Like, I didn't have to go to tutoring. I could just offer you my camera. You could, you know, help me out. So yeah, it was cool. But yeah,
I like that. That's
That
what's
was
up.
Tight. That's tight.
it forms into so many different ways. It manifests itself, and it's, you know, it's fun. Photography in general, any tool you use is cool, man.
Right.
Anything, or art itself, you know,
Word,
painting, sketching, all that. It's
There's so much to learn.
It's a lot
Yeah.
to learn. It's cool.
Man, I've been wanting to do a book all on Game Boys.
Where?
Cool.
Like, get the Game Boy camera, get the Game Boy printer, find the fucking paper if I can.
Yeah, yeah. Order it online, Amazon.
But
get
that's
all that
like
shit.
400 right there just on that stuff. I know it.
If it's an investment, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I know. I just need to do it.
man.
I've just been lazy about everything.
Definitely run on that book idea, though, man.
Yeah,
Get
that
on
book is cool.
Get that book.
Well,
out.
I
I
like-
bought your Instacrack.
I like
proudly.
I like making books. That shit's
For
fun.
sure. It's
Yeah.
it's so cool because it's like people come over and they're like, "Ooh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Ooh, that's my homie Lew." Like, it's a book. You know what I mean? You could flip your fingers through it and shit.
I haven't seen it yet. What are you taking pictures of?
The first one are just kind of like parties and friends, and then like the third one got a little more specific as to like people within the city that are doing things. So I gotta just have a bunch of homies in there. Like it was a good time. It was 20. I did that one in 2020.
But it was all your Polaroids, right?
It was
So
all
it's like-
all Fuji Instax, whether
Yeah.
it's Fuji Instax wide, Fuji Instax mini.
But you could.
I got
see
I
it
got
all.
I got gangster shit on Taylor Swift film.
Yeah.
I got hoodlum drinking lean on Taylor Swift film.
Yeah, but you can see the
money on that
film.
now.
Yeah, you can see all of it. It's really cool.
I wish she would bring that back. Like that the black border with her little gold autograph was cool. Like no one knew what it was. None of my homies knew what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something different. and
I
shit.
don't think they knew who Taylor Swift was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That white bitch, who?
The one Kanye made fun of.
Yeah. That's how I know her. No, man, that was cool. Your books are dope.
Thank you. I appreciate
should
that.
keep
It was a
doing
lot of
it.
fun.
Yeah, man. I like seeing photographers that have their niches and like the scenes they're in and shit. You know what I mean? Like I've always seen your work, you know, and getting to know Dom, see her, you know.
Bro, I spent a lot of money on Instax film.
I bet, man. I bet, bro. But shit, that shit's worth a lifetime, man. You're gonna keep all that shit.
Yeah, man, I like that shit. That shit's fun, man. Like I remember buying the Supreme film. That shit got like
Sheesh.
crazy
How much
expensive.
was that? For like a pack of 10 or what? Like 14?
You know, we'll go
That's such
bootleg.
a scam.
We'll bootleg that shit real quick, man. Let me know. I could use some Supreme fucking Fuji stacks.
We'll talk after.
We'll even put Savage on
Supreme.
it. It's like instead of the Supreme, it's a Savage.
Supreme. That's what we're gonna have.
Supreme.
Got that Supreme.
How long have you been shooting?
Ooh, since I was 17, when I started at the lab.
So like 20 years ago?
A while ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I walked into the lab, really only started working there because I was trying to pay for violin lessons. Only did Saturdays, that was it, and knew nothing about cameras, nothing about photography, nothing about film, didn't know what a negative was. I had to learn everything from the ground up, but I learned at the lab. And I learned from
Well, what a great place to learn.
Oh, for sure. I had all the best photographers in San
Yeah.
Antonio. I mean, Rick Hunter, if anybody remembers that. I mean, these are some older people from, pre-generation. And then Melanie Rush Davis, Darren Abate, Al Rendon, all of them. They infused whatever they needed to in my style of photography and just really kind of taught me things. I got my first camera from one of the photographers and that was it. You kind of start, go down the rabbit hole, and then see where it leads you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you only like shooting black and white?
Now I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I do. I mean, I didn't always. I like shot color. I mean, I shot film, shot digital photography, shot weddings, portraits, all that good stuff. And then I took a long time away from photography because I got burned out from shooting weddings. It was, I was working full time, and then Saturdays I'd go shoot freaking, Mexican weddings. It's not just a 6-hour wedding. It's like a 12-hour freaking
4 in the
festivity.
morning.
The day before.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Theo. Hey, chill out, Theo.
And they want you to go to the after party, and
She's
I'm like, bro, I
coming.
can't
Don't
do that.
worry. We'll wait.
Yeah, and then Sundays we're editing, and then Monday you do it all over again. Yeah, so I got burned out, but yeah. And then I, just went back, worked at the lab, and decided, okay, we're gonna buy the lab, and after that, I don't know, like I hadn't done it for so long. I was probably took about 6-7 years off from shooting photography, and then as I was, getting back into owning the lab, learning how to do that or whatever. I mean, all the young kids were coming in, working for me, and I was like, seeing what they were doing.
Wait, who's the young kid?
Who's the young one? What we talking about, young kids?
Okay, not you.
What are we talking
but
about?
you're young,
Man, both of y'all are young. What are you talking about?
Cheers.
younger than me. How about that?
We do have a young crew now.
Lo-
It's awesome.
Everyone
Embrace
is
it.
young.
Embrace
Yeah,
it.
everybody's young.
It's tight.
Because the only thing you have to look forward to is getting old. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
maybe it's I'm just getting
Don't
old and
even
they're
try
just
to
younger.
hide
but-
it. Yeah.
But we got a tight. I love the crew at the lab right now. It's real tight. Got a bunch of like real diverse. Like everyone does their own shit. You know what I mean? And it's cool to see, man, especially locally and shit. And I'm like the only non-photographer there, so I'm just like.
What do you mean you take pictures?
Yeah,
I've seen
you
your
take
pictures.
pictures.
What you
I
talking
mean,
about?
I take pictures, but I don't own a camera or like, you know what I mean. I used to
Nah,
kind of.
you got an eye.
It, but,
Don't
I mean,
even be like that. You got an
but
eye, bro.
I focus more on the the art and digital shit. I don't shoot too much. I leave that to the professionals and shit. That's why I keep canning around.
I was gonna say you leave that to Larry or what?
Yeah, let Larry shoot.
So what?
for
Talk
me,
about
man.
talk about the Massa Boys, bruh.
Massa boys. Yeah, we around, man. Made a lot of noise this year. It was a crazy year, man. A lot real eventful. Yeah, it's been a
Who
good
made
year,
that
man.
piñata?
It was kind of a collective. It was like an idea, and then so it ended up being, we kind of brainstormed, a bunch of us on different events and shit, and I ended up just throwing it out there like, hey, well, fuck it, we'll do the piñatas and shit, and that ended up getting picked for the event. I wasn't something like I really thought was gonna get picked. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, and then that kind of happened. And then,
I mean, it looked amazing, bro. Everything from that event looked amazing.
I think once,
dude, those
appreciate
parties
it,
at
man.
Peacock Alley were
Appreciate it,
so
man.
much fun.
Yeah, man, it was cool because we met a lot of people down there. A lot of people like in our age group that I never kind of knew existed. And it was cool to meet everyone in the city. I feel like a lot of people in this age group is making moves right now, doing a lot of shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of powerful people in this age group that I feel like are gonna take shit further, especially.
There's just a lot of things going down right now in San Antonio.
Man, yeah,
like
we're growing like a motherfucker.
You're trying to hear all about it and go to every single thing.
I saw the dude Mike Dimes was with Pharrell.
Oh, that's
Damn.
cool.
Damn.
He's
Shout out
super
Mike
young.
Dimes.
Yeah, shout out to
Sick.
Mike. He went to Johnson High School.
I learned about him when he did that video in that Gensler building on the east side. One of his videos is we painted one of those buildings, and then he did a video, and I saw like a few pieces in the back. I recognized, oh shit, he shot that video. That's locally, all right. And that's when I found out he was local, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, he's from San Antonio.
I heard about him when he was doing those billboards.
The billboard.
Yeah,
He did
have a
billboards, yeah.
billboard.
He had
which
like
is
one
pretty
or two.
cool.
Yeah.
Word, I never even saw that. Yeah, he's tight, man. He's tight youngin.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on right now. The city's popping. It's
All kinds of scenes.
it's
Music,
rowdy.
art.
Yeah.
Feels like a renaissance.
Yeah, real
We're
talk.
young LA or some shit, man. We
Kinda,
growing,
yeah.
man. We got Austin right here growing. We got us. Like it's.
But you got all
Crazy
these people
time.
from Austin coming, and it's like
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
whether to be annoyed or excited because everything.
Nah, you
keeps
be
getting-
annoyed.
They
You
killed,
be
they
annoyed.
killed my
Bought
favorite
out by
bar.
It's okay
They
to
killed
be
my
annoyed.
favorite bar.
That
As long as they don't bring their
what's that place
tacos here, we're good.
yeah, keep that shit out of
Yeah,
here.
keep-
Yeah. Get your tacos out of
Fuck,
here.
dude, see so many Teslas everywhere.
Word,
Annoyed. These Teslas.
Yeah, they killed my favorite bar. Someone from Austin bought out the bar. Like,
What bar was it?
Yeah, what bar was it?
fuck, I can't remember the name
Oh,
now
that's not
because
your
it's been
favorite
too
bar.
long.
It's by Amor Eterno, right?
Yeah.
Where we used to go.
It was his
the
favorite
French
bar because he
75.
doesn't remember. He was drinking
Yeah,
too much.
exactly. Was not Fitzgerald's. Man, what was it called?
It's gonna come to me at like
I know what
4:48
we're
in the
talking
morning.
about.
Club Bar America?
No,
No,
it's next to it.
they
It's
don't
on
let
the
me in
other
Bar
side.
America because my Texas tattoo.
Oh god, all these. There's a lot of places like that, man.
But I used to buy beer
We
from the
won't talk about
grandparents,
that.
bro. They used to sell us after hours beer, like $1 a Lone Star.
That doesn't bother me.
I
don't
want to say I
remember that
drank there
bar.
underage, not trying to throw them under the bus or anything. But
But that was also like 15 years ago.
yeah, exactly. That street was a little different. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Bro, that whole, yeah,
That whole
man, all
area,
that was
man.
different, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that
I drive
whole
down
fucking-
Presa now and I trip out all the condos, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing like,
My,
and it's just going further south, man. Like you just see it slowly, fucking.
Nah, man, I see it like die down right at the bridge right there.
Yeah,
Right at 90,
always said
bro.
that's the fucking border to the
Yeah.
south side, man. As soon as you fucking get past that 90, it's like
As soon as you pass Strokers,
yeah. There's a big difference. It's a contrast in the motherfucking neighborhood.
Even in the
like,
neighborhoods, like
Yeah.
down there, like off Helena and Provo
talking about.
area.
Hey,
it's
shout out
fucking-
Helena. My whole
It's weird.
whole family grew up on Helena.
Yeah,
I'm talking
man.
about grandma, grandpa.
Shout out to Alex's grandma, man. Fuck everybody.
You're talking like 80
But
years in that bitch.
Man, like there's those, those older houses and just random 2-story
they're
Yeah,
beautiful.
weird. I don't
love
know. They're. I have my opinions.
Yeah.
I have some mixed feelings. Certain houses look like tree houses.
They'll be beautiful when I can afford it. Put it
Yeah.
like that.
My grandma used to live. My grandparents, my dad grew up in the Lavaca neighborhood when the Victoria
yeah.
courts were there.
Yeah, those
So
are
I
some
mean, I
dope
remember
houses.
my grandpa like walking me up and down the streets, and
Yeah.
we'd be looking at the Victoria courts.
Those old houses. No, I mean
Yeah, but when
the
they
newer
took them-
modern ones. I can't stand the newer modern.
Those
just
square looking
Yeah, just
fucking-
really, really weird. All homes beautiful, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
We weren't. Yeah, I'm listening. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't shitting on it. No, I was saying
Don't
it
be
was
talking shit about my grandma's
about the
house.
Lavaca neighborhood.
oh,
The Lavaca neighborhood. That area is so funny too, because I think about the high school Brackenridge. I'm like, man, you got Denver Heights, you got the Rich
right.
King William, and you got
Bit of everything.
Yeah,
I was
probably
thinking-
everything of that.
I
high school.
always
Family
trip
went
out
by
like
too.
at Jeff. Like everybody who goes to Jeff, that's like a
Jefferson?
huge melting pot as well, man.
But so many great people went to Jefferson, like
Yeah.
Julian Castro, Joaquin Castro went. Who else? Bunch of cool people.
How do you know all that?
History.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Steele.
Wait,
Can you put
where'd
the
go?
little siren, the little?
I don't know if I got
Hey, shout out to the suburbs,
South
man.
Side, baby. South Side.
Hey, I live in the
Most-
suburbs too,
Most
Creekside.
corrupt school in the South Side.
Yeah.
I went to MacArthur.
The cards.
I went to Taft in like 01 when nothing was out there.
Damn.
That's where Ray went.
That's tight.
Yeah, I went to Steele. That was it.
even know
Opened in
where Steele's at.
2007. Yeah, it's not even in the Bexar County. It's in Guadalupe County. I'm
Oh,
not even.
shit.
I can't even vote over here. I gotta go to my mom's house to go vote. I gotta go to Guadalupe County, man. But yeah, Steele is opened in 2007, and then there's Clemens. That was right next door. It was the rival school. That's been around longer. You got Judson, Wagner.
Didn't a bunch of basketball players come out from
Hell
there?
yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
And football players. When I was a freshman, Malcolm Brown was a senior. That fool, I was running track, right? I just cut all my hair off. So I guess he thought I was a dude, respectfully so, whatever. And I ran past him in practice and he smacked my ass. When he
Oh,
thought I was
damn,
a homie.
damn it,
So,
Malcolm.
yeah. So I'll never. So Malcolm Brown, just know.
You ever see this?
Yeah, you see this, you know.
Think back to your
Yeah,
senior year,
just
motherfucker.
remember when you win that championship, don't forget
Right.
about me. I was a little homie.
Or that ass.
Or that ass. So yeah, that's the only cool thing that came from Steele. Oh, and we won our state championship football in 2011. So y'all probably seen the video. It goes viral every year at the Cowboy Stadium where that cart just lets loose and runs over like 15
Oh,
people.
yeah. That happened in there?
Yeah, that was
What do you
my high school.
What do you mean cart? What are you talking
It's,
about?
it's some like a golf cart,
And they're
like
trying to
like
chase
a
it and
ghost
shit, right?
got on it or something, or
I've seen that video.
It just took
a
off.
bitch had her foot
You,
stuck.
you gotta
in there
add
and
that to the
couldn't-
video of this clip, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta do it because everybody know, it's on the, and they
Little
passed
side
through
piece,
the
like-
Cowboy star right there. I was there when that happened. It was crazy.
And someone saved the day, right? Like
Yeah,
jumped
they
on
all
that bitch
jumped
and
on
hit the
it.
brakes.
Yeah,
and
it done
hit the
hit,
brakes,
like it done ran over 20 people already, but funny time.
That's crazy.
That was my high school. That's the only cool ass thing that came out.
Damn.
And me,
Hey, well, that's
you know.
better than anything came out of my high school, so I'll take that.
Cheers.
Hey,
Cheers to
cheers.
that. Hey,
Cheers to the high
cheers
school.
to high school.
Salud.
We learned a
Salud.
lot.
Word, yeah.
Sipping on whiskey too.
Yeah, whiskey's good, man. It's smooth. It's not harsh or anything. It's not MD
It's
2020s
ginger-
or
yeah.
you know.
Oh my god, the Four Locos.
Four Locos. What do you
Why
mean?
can't you go to
Man.
the restaurant and order a fucking Four Loco? Like
God damn.
I miss those things. I used to like those.
What's the first thing you ever got drunk on?
What is that?
Seagrams.
Seagrams? That was MD
Four
2020
Locos?
with my
Everclear.
sister.
The 40-ounce cans that were like camouflage, different colors, like red, purple, green.
It was
It's
some
better
type
you
of
don't
sweet
know.
shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was
about
some
It was
type
not
of
good.
malt
was
liquor,
You
sweet
remember MD?
bullshit.
You remember MD 2020, the Mad Dogs? You get them at the gas stations. They're always at the bottom, and you got the blue, red,
Purple.
purple. All of them.
Stay away from those
When
motherfucking
you
purples.
throw
Don't drink
up,
the
it's
purple.
all.
Hey, that's how the Four Locos were too, man. You
Yeah,
stay away from the
just
purple
syrup.
ones.
They used to have like energy shit in them when they first
Probably.
came out or some shit. Remember when I was like 18, that was some of the first shit I was getting like starting to drink. And I was like, oh, drink a Four Loko. It's easy to drink. Because I didn't like drinking. I was more of a smoker. And man, I want to say I had the wildest times drinking fucking
Hell yeah,
Four
man, because
Locos.
you get
like,
fucking trashed,
trashed
bro.
and like it would give you energy. Like, oh, let's go fucking do shit. And that's I can want to say that's probably where most of my graffiti shit happened was drinking fucking Four Locos, man. Like,
Basically drinking cocaine and,
yeah, pretty much.
and maple syrup.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah, ugh. To be young again, fuck.
That'd be so great.
Fuck that. Now, but hey, we came a long way. We drinking whiskey now. It's some good
Cheers. Hit that
Irish
little
whiskey.
horn
Cheers
thing.
to that.
Elevate,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't it.
That wasn't it. That's what I was thinking.
That's the only one I use.
So what's the first thing y'all got drunk on? I said Seagrams.
Mine was MD 2020
MD
Like
2020?
really effed up drunk.
Sure.
with my
Tequila.
sister Nicole. Shout out
How
my
old were
sister.
you?
Oh, I was 18.
You were 18?
Yeah.
How old were you, Alex?
18.
18?
Yeah, I wasn't a big drinker. Wasn't a big
No?
drinker. Nah.
I think I was like 17 or 16. I don't know.
I remember I was 14. I got drunk on Everclear. Not a good
no.
move.
Damn.
But I didn't know what I was doing.
drinking acetone.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I think the first time I got fucked up, like didn't wake up for 2 days, I was 18. But it was like I tried to outdrink everybody. I was in Colorado and all my friends
And
were like, what do you drink?
you weighed 25
I
pounds.
weighed like 98 pounds, so we took
that.
like 2 shots of the Rumplements of the honey.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, we're still
That's
going.
gross.
Then they brought out the Patron, and so I was in like 7 shots
Oh, that's
deep.
double trouble.
I started slobbering on myself. Like I wish my homegirl took me home, but she didn't. She just threw
She's
me.
like, drink this.
She threw me in her homie's bedroom and just left me there. She's like, I'm gonna go party. So I didn't wake up for 2 days, man. That was the first time I ever got fucked up. The worst time. I love drinking, but I hate waking up. Like, you drink with this dude,
yeah. Oh, I know.
call into work the next day, bro. Make sure you get drunk on a Friday night so you have 2 business days.
No, you
to
drink
recover.
or smoke with this dude.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I like to party. I'm guilty.
Oh my
I like to
God.
party. We've had good times.
It's dangerous.
You ever been 420 around Lou? You know.
Oh no.
Remember, did we smoke the joint that was the size of my arm?
I want to say so. I went 1 year.
Crazy.
There's been plenty of times we were supposed to do shit and Lou's like, let's light this motherfucker up. And then like we were sitting
Yeah, I
on
wasn't
his couch
doing
for fucking
shit.
2 hours. Like,
Oh my
hey,
God.
so we gonna still go do that shit or we gonna
Yeah,
stay?
man, yeah. Y'all are the,
Be high as
the
shit, bro.
stereotype of highness. No.
Yeah,
I
good
don't know
times,
how
though.
y'all do that.
I be getting high
I
and
just
try to go
fall
do my
asleep.
taxes. I'm like, we got to do something.
I gotta get high before I go to work. Before I go to Ingram Park Mall and deal with people, like
We don't
I
do
gotta
drugs
get
at
high.
work, sir. We don't do drugs.
Yeah, well, I gotta get high.
Safe zone.
My
Definitely
bad.
don't.
I'm sorry, but I got you, man. Dealing with public like that. How I'm dealing with public.
Yeah. I
Especially
feel
now
you.
the holidays. I'm sure everyone's
Oh
shopping.
my god.
And so
Somebody
when they
wants to
gonna
get their
legalize that
boyfriend.
shit though? That's what we need to know. Man.
Well, maybe if you voted, we'd find out. I don't
Hey,
know.
hey.
Man.
You see that right there? You see that? I vote.
I vote.
I don't know.
I smoke.
We're so far behind, man. New York just legalized. They just distributed their
It's
first
just
license
the right-
for dispensary.
The right
Like,
people aren't making the right money. That's
I
all
don't
it
know,
is.
man.
Bro, there's states fucking legalizing like
It's legal everywhere
stupid
around
shit,
us.
like shrooms and
Yeah.
fucking like all these alternative drugs.
yeah,
and
you,
shit,
what
and, like,
DMT and mushrooms are legal
yeah,
in
and we're like,
Colorado.
oh no, you still can't even smoke a plant.
How
here.
do you
Like,
even know you're tripping on DMT in public? Like, there's got to be.
Oh,
a
you know
little
you're tripping
line,
on
though.
I mean,
DMT.
like,
You-
That
Yeah,
shit
it's
lasts.
illegal,
That
but
shit
you gotta
lasts
go
like
home.
15 minutes. Like it doesn't even
If
last that long.
yeah.
What's
if that.
DMT?
like ayahuasca and like.
It's like a super hallucinogenic. It takes like you literally go to another.
But
like,
you can die on that.
you go to another realm.
Because you can get so sucked in if you're not ready,
Damn.
and you can just be stuck.
Shit, DMT probably had craziest trips I've had, and after that I was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
it
it
was some
fucks you
crazy
up.
shit. Like, fine.
Never done acid, none of that.
LSD's nice.
I don't believe acid's real anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't
probably-
believe
yeah, I
any of
feel
this
you.
shit's real
I feel
anymore.
you. That's what you. Any
None of this
chemical
is real
based.
anymore.
I mean,
We
who
don't
knows
know.
if it was even real when it first
Smoked
started?
himself
you know?
into a skeptic.
Right.
Nah, it's not-
The stoner.
Like
who
I
sat by the
don't do
door.
any kind of like acid or anything anymore because like I just don't know
do
what
that.
the fuck I'm taking.
yeah, that
Oh,
that
no.
fentanyl shit is fucking up everything. Man.
I don't, man. I don't know. I'm weird about that. Like I don't believe some of the stories.
About fentanyl,
Yeah.
it's kind of everywhere.
Like why would the cartel want to kill their clients? Why would anybody
I don't know,
who's mass producing something like to get you fucked up want to kill your clients?
It's facts.
Yeah, yeah.
That don't
I
make
know.
sense.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
coming
I don't
from
know.
Russia.
I'm not getting into it. I give
No,
up.
I heard it was. I think it was China.
It's
I
coming
heard
from one of
China's has something to
those.
do with that shit.
It's
We
just
getting
a
off subject.
social
We getting into
expe-
politics.
Yeah,
and
it's
shit. I don't
getting
think
a, you know.
I
I
know,
be
I'm not gonna
hearing,
touch it.
I be hearing people coming. Some all these Mexicans bringing this fentanyl over. First of all, no, no way.
It's like,
No,
it's
I
a
don't even
little
know how
deeper
to, I don't even
than
know how
that.
to spell that shit, man. Where it just came
Is
from?
it TN or is it NT?
I don't know.
Fenty?
Yeah,
It's
Fenty.
fucked up either way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
It's
just
fucked
don't wanna
up
go down
either
I
that
way.
think
rabbit hole.
Yeah,
even
I feel you,
even
man. I
buying
feel you.
weed locally, you know, it's kind of skeptical because you don't know where anyone get. I feel so safe going into a dispensary.
Exactly.
Being like,
Yes.
"Just take my
That's
money."
why. That's why. Like, I don't do any carts.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh,
I don't.
man.
I will only do edibles if I know you.
I'm waiting on like those commercials to come out in like 60 years from now. Like if you smoked a fucking Mario Kart,
Don't even.
In
You were
2015, you were
compensated for,
Because
give us
I'm
a
probably
call.
fucked up. Yeah,
Like,
like I
shit.
would
Like-
tweak out.
I'm getting ready to do a podcast with the homegirl Kadabra about black market stuff in Texas.
Yeah, I know
That's
it.
gonna be
Because
dope,
there's like
You
that
know
shit's
it's
just
so
crazy.
scary.
Like the black market weed like,
But it's like you
in
don't
Texas
know
is
anything.
nuts.
man. It's like, where's it coming from? The south, the north,
Yeah,
the
and we
you know,
haven't
east,
done the
like-
research, like the long term
Is
research.
it coming
to
from the
see-
trailer park?
Yeah,
Like, where's the
where's
shit
that
coming
where's
from?
that shit coming
It's
from?
like
Yeah.
pine saw with gel or some shit and insecticide.
Dude,
I mean,
there was.
it's-
I remember there was fake bottles of lean going around.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
they sold at gas stations. You can get some right
I mean,
now.
it's
Up
better
the
than that
street.
Reggie we used to smoke about 15 years
Oh
ago.
my
I know
God, that was
everybody
soaked
knows.
in gas?
Smoking off the brick. Yeah, it smelled like gasoline. You remember?
It's weird.
Smell like the inside of a tire and shit. Like, what the hell is this? Like,
You used to
try-
smoke K2 Spice.
Oh,
Okay, I never got
my
into that.
God.
Never got into
That's
that.
funny.
It's banned now,
Like
but it was
fake
like
weed.
fake weed. It was
Yeah, it was like
synthetic.
chemical
But like
fucking
it fuck
weed.
you up, yeah. Even like buying Delta 8, Delta 9, I'm like, so is this the synthetic or not?
I don't know what any of that shit
I
is.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
I take
I like those. I like Delta
You
8,
like the
Delta 9.
8?
There's like 8, 9,
I
I
10,
smoke too much
12.
weed to feel
now.
any
I'm
effects from any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So how I met the love of my
No.
life, I was on a Delta 9 edible.
I had to stop after I heard that. Keep going.
Yeah,
you in love,
I
dog?
met
Is
the
that
love of my life off a Delta 9 edible on a first Friday, and I was just tripping. But he was so nice, and I was like, bro, straight up, I'm high as fuck. And
Shout out to the love of
shout
your
out to
life.
love my life and take care of me. All that shit makes me feel like I'm fighting for my life, so I don't like it. I don't like edibles anymore. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
edibles be a motherfucker.
I say like I'm gonna take an edible and go edit all these photos. I'm on the floor.
Hell no,
Like,
no. You take
fighting
an
for
edible,
my
you're on the
demons.
floor.
I'm
done.
like
Yeah, you
crying.
done.
Yeah.
I remember one of the first times I went to Denver. One of my exes, like, we ate some gummies. She ate so many. She was like, "Hey, can you take me to the hospital?" I'm like, "Hell no, go lay down. Go lay down."
I can't breathe.
I'm guilty of that.
Like,
I'm taking my-
I'm gonna turn the AC on and leave a water bottle by you. Like, you
Or you
good?
just go to sleep. Yeah, I'm a
Love.
victim of that too. Yeah, I drove myself to the hospital before. Like I'm too high.
No,
I'm
here's
about
some water.
I'm
Drink
about to
some
call
water.
my mom. Yeah, she's over here. Like, And I call my dad. He's smoking weed. He's like, just lay down. Bro.
Yeah, like, just
Close
get
your eyes.
comfy.
I'm like, I'm so high. I don't- my heart's skipping. A
Matter of fact,
beat.
eat. Go get some tacos. and
And go to
Get a sweet tea.
Some
You'll be
sweet
alright.
order Uber Eats, so you don't
That
gotta
sugar
see
in the
nobody.
sweet tea
Yeah.
is
Oh
scientifically
my
proven to fucking
gosh.
sober your ass up. Like Mama
Yeah, I
Margie's
hate
tea.
it. I hate edibles.
Yeah, edibles
hate
a
'em.
motherfucker.
Yeah, we got to get used to those.
Hell yeah.
I like them. They're the only things that'll kind of make my shoulders drop after work.
Mm.
The stress of everything I have to deal with.
Do y'all smoke for y'all shoot? Like, is that a must for y'all?
Bro,
I mean, I know it's a must for us. To
you know,
smoke
like
for
you,
everything, but-
like you know me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
a fucking pothead. Like,
It probably depends
Like-
what I'm doing, what I'm tasked for. Like if I was just tasked to shoot a graduation.
Word.
No, I'm
Nah,
wait
I'd
till
probably still go high
after.
on that motherfucker.
I don't know, cause then I'm like looking at my shoes while trying to like.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Like, we don't have definitely don't have
Yeah,
the same clientele.
but if I'm with
I
some
can
homies,
get super
fun.
stoned and just like focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
I'll
feel
get
you.
super stoned and like
I think I'm
do whatever I
over
gotta do.
focused. Like
But
I'm hyper focused.
But then again, I don't ever do shoots like that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
I
I'm
could say I
shooting
don't
someone,
shoot.
like they're my homie, they know what's up. Like they know how I function.
They smoking too.
Yeah, like I don't.
Y'all don't even shoot. Y'all get to the place and go separate ways. Y'all already saw it. Oh yeah, we were shooting. I forgot. That's y'all. Y'all go get there, go get drinks, and then come back. No, it depends. If I'm gonna be around families, I don't want to be high. I'm good. If I gotta direct a cute Christmas photo shoot with the baby and I'm stoned as fuck, and I'm like, put that thing over there. Oh, it's
You
bad.
see, like I've never done a shoot like that. Like if I
No.
do a baby shoot, it's like my homie's baby. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably smoking with my homeboy
Yeah.
before we get down. You know what I mean? Like
That's the whole marketing thing too. Like you look at my Instagram, but people are like, "Can you take my baby's photos?" And I'm like, "Man, do
Well,
you see what the
look, yeah.
fuck I shoot?" Yes, I'm glad to do it. Like I'll do it. Yeah, exactly. It's cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
hell yeah. I appreciate y'all coming on tonight. That's what's up. Thanks
Yeah.
for reaching out.
No, it's tight, man. Thanks for having us, bro.
I know. I was
it's cool
like,
to-
I couldn't even believe you were gonna let me be on it. I was like, I have the least amount of street cred of all the people that you're gonna bring on.
she
I'm like
has a lot of
literally
street
no
cred.
street cred.
She's like the behind the scenes.
What are you talking about? Like I said earlier, you own San
You are.
Antonio's premier like photo lab.
Yeah,
Yeah, man and Ray put us on, man. Without them two, we
for sure.
wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Like I wouldn't be
Absolutely.
in my career and where I'm at. The We Pace, all that shit. Not that I print my We Pace there, but you know what I'm saying.
We don't know shit about
Yeah, I
that,
don't know
bro.
shit about that.
What are you
but-
talking
Don't
about?
come in here asking about that shit because we don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't even know who that motherfucker is.
Fuck, y'all.
Hey, so what are we shooting next?
Shit, you tell me, man.
Well, you tell me. What do we got on the table? What do
How
we
about,
shot?
shooting it. I don't know. I think Amanda needs a pick because she brought the.
What have you even been sipping on? What are you drinking?
Well, I like this
Glendale.
Glendale right here.
I
That one was
I'm-
good.
I'm
This
stuck
one,
between-
everything. To be honest, everything I've tried tonight that you brought is very delicious.
What did you
Good.
pour me?
I poured you the
The
Glendale.
Oh, the Glendale.
Yeah.
The only one I'm curious about
Yeah,
is
try
this
the
one.
the Kilbeggan.
I saw some shit. It's like 85 proof. Is it this one?
I mean, it's
117 proof.
Whiskey. It's whiskey.
What
It's-
does that mean?
It's meant to be sipped. Don't
Oh,
shoot
okay.
it.
Don't shoot it.
Oh,
I'm
whoops.
used to tequila
Don't
and
shoot
it
it.
says like 80 proof. Like all
If you know
tequila.
me, I shoot everything.
Shoot.
I chug everything.
You want to sit here? I'll be in charge.
Yeah.
She's just pressing shit. She don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I chug everything. It's a horrible habit that I have.
Who brought the Jameson?
What's your drink
That's
of
me.
choice?
Right there, I've been on Jameson and ginger beer. That's been my shit right
so
now.
that's perfect.
I love seltzers. Like I'm trying to stay away from beer because when I was drinking beer, I got real big. So I'm trying to
lot of
like steer
gluten.
away from that. Yeah,
Carbs
yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that shit, man.
yeah.
It's tight.
I love French 7.5s. I love
Those are good.
those.
Those are dangerous.
Shout out JC and Amor. I walk in there and he'll make two for me. So I know you can chug one and I know you can sip one. Here you go.
Here's this first and second.
175.
Shout out Amor. And St. Mary's, man. Hey, St. Mary's going through some bullshit right now, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got towed at fucking Swim a couple weeks ago.
We got told.
I didn't know you had to pay. Like where I and then
Did you see that sign that's like 2x2?
I haven't
Like,
yeah,
it's
been there in a
like,
while.
no, I didn't.
It's fun.
yeah, we didn't see it either, but we saw it after. We're like, oh, there's the fucking sign.
Yeah,
Like, thanks a lot.
Yeah, bro.
motherfuckers. Like,
Shout out Zerd. He dropped me off to get my car. Like it was like
Damn.
1:30 and we walked by. I was like, oh, my car's gone. Fuck. He was like, fuck it. Let's go get drunk, Lou.
after a
I'm
night
like,
of drinking,
fuck.
yeah, it's like, fuck.
So I
Keep
got
it
like
going.
I got like
You're mad,
super
too.
shit faced, and then I went to go pick up my car.
Probably try to pay with your library card.
I'm
Bitch,
happy
get
it's
in
all
my
in the hood,
car.
man. I'm happy it's by the old bottom bracket because I've floated home.
Oh shit,
Oh my god.
damn.
There's nothing worse than getting towed.
Yeah, that's the
That's the
worst
worst. Oh my god.
Or getting booted. You ever been booted?
Yes,
I've
that's
been booted.
embarrassing. You
Right.
ever try to drive off with it?
No.
Oh.
No.
I haven't. But I've seen-
I don't know. It sounded like you did.
Is that a
Oh my
thing?
God.
I've seen
What'd you
it.
do to the whip?
No, man, you would fuck your car up trying to drive. Like one little, it's boom, it's an explosion. Your car's fucking.
Yeah, you can
Scratch your
fuck
whole
your shit
side
up.
of the
It'll like
wheel.
pop your whole
Carry.
tire.
You're gonna have a limp in your car.
No.
Yeah, now you really not going nowhere. Now you gotta pay for roadside assistance and to take the boot off properly because it's still
Yeah.
on something.
I got booted once. It was at Incarnate Word, well, University of Incarnate Word, and I had been dodging all the tickets and everything, and I had $800 worth of tickets, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna
gangsta.
pay. I'm not gonna pay that shit. I'm not gonna pay it.
once.
And you know, they
Goddamn.
booted me on the last day of freaking college.
Oh.
They knew.
They
They
were waiting
waited.
for me.
They
I thought I
waited.
would
The
have
infamous-
outsmarted them.
That was planned.
I was all
Ray was
planned.
pissed. He was like, "How much in tickets do we have to pay to get that boot off?" I was like,
$800, extra
$800.
$200.
$800.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah, that's what's
Hey,
up.
wouldn't it be funny though? Go around and start booting all them. Like anytime you see those asshole like people that
Patrol
are just
cars.
waiting and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like,
I
look at
got
that
nothing else
motherfucker. You know
better
he's
to
gonna
do.
fuck
Right? They
someone's
just
night
trying
up.
to fuck someone's
So
night up, bro.
imagine you could just find a bunch of boots and just start putting on those motherfuckers. Like, fucking.
Can you get those on Amazon?
I like to try to like talk to
I'm
those
gonna do a little
people.
research after this moment.
Yeah, the people that boot you. Have you ever tried to like have a conversation with them?
Oh, you ain't having it.
They're like, you know, how's your night, man? I didn't even want to be here. They just called me and said give all these people tickets, so I did it. And
I'm just
I'm
doing
like,
my
That's
job.
their job every
You
night.
ain't get
They don't
no-
even know they're coming into work.
no
every
pussy,
night.
no nothing, no coochie at home. You working here?
You
They
mad?
mad.
You
They
mad?
You working
so
overnight? You
bullying
mad?
me.
We having a good
Damn.
time. You wanna fuck up my night?
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
Then most of them act like they
Fuck
don't know
them
what's
toe
going on. They're like, I don't know. I was just called here. And all y'all got boots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here to write the ticket.
Bro, I'm just here to make some money.
Yeah,
Just doing my job.
man. Fuck. Poor people, man. It's okay. I still gotta go home after this shit. Like,
Oh,
they doing their
fuck.
jobs. It's okay.
Are they even done with the construction all up and down St.
No.
Mary's?
No,
They
they'll never be
work.
done with that. Like
On purpose.
they're doing it on
too.
purpose. Yeah, they fuck.
Yeah,
they
that
fucking with
shit's-
everyone, bro. Like
They
they
only go, like, once a week at night.
they fucking with everyone.
Just
That's
to,
what they're
like,
doing.
look at shit. They're
I
like,
love
yeah,
Joey's. Like,
yeah.
I like going to Joey's.
Hey, that's
and
my
just
spot
playing
too. I was there the
pool.
other night.
Yeah, and I know the owner, Joey. He's a really nice guy.
He also was Bloom Star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
I
I used
want
to
to
work
say
out with him.
our age group is we grew up on not grew up on St. Mary's, but St. Mary's was popping the last 10 years.
I remember
you know what
drinking
mean?
the
Like,
Joey's and the mix. I would go to Joey's when like the mix was too crowded.
it did start changing. Don't get me wrong. That
Yeah.
motherfucker was.
If you're from San Antonio, the strip has definitely left an imprint on you somehow,
Yeah,
in some
for sure.
way.
Yeah,
You
everyone's
Shout
had
out
a
Squeeze
drunken
Vibes.
night there.
to the strip, huh?
Everyone's had a drunken night there.
Or just some
yeah,
fun
you,
night.
you ain't,
yeah,
you
just
ain't,
some
you gotta be
fun.
from San Antonio.
Dude, I saw
gotta get
Kendrick
there.
Lamar at the
Ooh,
White
oh,
Rabbit.
yeah.
I was
For
at
like
that same.
$10.
Yeah, we
show.
saw Kendrick
It was
Lamar at
on
the
my-
White Rabbit.
on my birthday, on
That was-
the night he
There's
dropped.
some
Yeah, the
Good
night
Kid,
he
Mad
dropped
City.
Good
Yep.
Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was there too. That's crazy.
Historical. Damn, all
Yeah.
three of us in that motherfucker.
Big Crit was there. Dom Kennedy was there.
I
Who
wasn't
else?
there.
Kendrick Lamar. A lot of cool people, man. Shout out to
hey,
the White
cheers
Rabbit.
to that, man.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the White
cheers.
Rabbit. I
Like,
missed that
8,
place. I
10
had a
years
lot of good
later,
times
yeah,
there,
we-
man.
The pizza was
shit's
bomb as
wild.
fuck too.
Dang.
There's no late night pizza spot like the White Rabbit.
So,
The gay strip does not.
so y'all don't
have
like
there.
Paper Tiger?
Yeah, I
then,
was
is
like,
what
have
you're
y'all
saying?
been back to
You don't
Paper
like
Tiger?
Paper Tiger?
Yeah, a few shows, a few things, but I have a strange. I don't know what the fuck is up with San Antonio. Why don't cool people come and visit? Like we get to, and we get to.
San
see
Antonio
people
doesn't
every
treat
year.
them well.
Like,
Yeah.
why does everybody skip San Antonio? And even
Like
like
I
our
said,
local-
San Antonio doesn't treat them well. The
Yeah.
other day, I had some homies come in from Kansas City, and like the venue they played at, I feel like they didn't treat them well.
Yeah,
Like
we just not a good hospitality when it comes to
Yeah.
the music scene.
We want to be big, but we ain't big
yeah,
yet.
We don't
exactly.
wanna
Yeah.
Pay, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
I missed the White Rabbit. There was some really great
Dude,
people.
I had a lot of
White-
good times there. I saw a lot of badass bands there.
I mean, I saw everyone, man.
I saw
cheap,
Limp
too.
Bizkit there, bro.
Oh my
In
God.
like
Limp
2099, some shit like that.
A lot of people there. Definitely, it's a lot of memories there. That's a dangerous ass spot, though. Remember how? I mean, it's still dangerous. I always thought like, man, if everyone had to run out this bitch at once, man, it is fucking. That shit's compact to get.
Oh,
out that motherfucker,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
There used to be some tight nights in that motherfucker.
Well,
where
now
it
they
was
have those
so
garage doors.
tight.
They would
Yeah.
open the
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
I only remember the garage doors, so I don't know. Did they not have the garage doors?
Nah, they had the garage door,
Okay,
but
I
like
was
at the
gonna say-
Kendrick show, I remember it just.
It was,
being
no garage
packed.
doors. Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
fucking-
they would
like,
close
yeah,
it and just leave it
yeah.
closed.
And then I mean, you were in that shit. Like
Yeah.
if you were in that crowd, you were stuck there.
In there.
Yeah, you were in that bitch. Like,
It was a cool time.
and there was no exits. It was like, yeah, the garage doors, but
Yeah, there's only one little thing.
I mean, Paper Tiger's cool.
yeah. It was,
I like the little
But
shows
fuck,
that they
I miss
that
the
they
White
put.
Rabbit. I miss the
music
griminess of the
scene's
White
not
Rabbit,
the
bro.
same either. Either I'm getting
Where's-
older, like there's just not a lot of artists that
Where's the spot to go to now?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, for
don't really
live,
go to
I think it
shows.
depends
just
what kind of
depends.
music you like. Like the hip hop
yeah.
scene's dope because I've been to a few shows at Paper Tiger where they'll put like multiple artists on the roster and it's like, oh fuck, and then they'll bring
tight.
someone else. Like it's all about the promoter too and who's bringing
Word.
who out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
There's,
definitely.
like I think what Jay Worthy came in September, that was cool, and before then someone else released. I was like, I like these people, and they had cool San Antonio people open up for them. I was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tickets were like $40. I was like, fuck, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know he did, have you ever heard Powerful Truth Angels?
No,
It's like my favorite podcast that I listen to, and he did the last one.
Jay Worthy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
It's
Yeah.
like have you ever heard Born Raised? that brand.
Yeah, born and raised.
It's that dude Two Tone. That's his podcast.
That's cool. That's super cool. Yeah, the
tight.
San Antonio music scene is. I don't know. It's cool.
It's getting better.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's very. It's a lot
I think
of
it's
talented
growing like
people
all the
here.
industries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's growing.
It is a renaissance.
It's
for
growing
sure.
pains. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, but I just wish more people would come tour here and stop here. I think the last big show I went
Larger.
to here was Drake.
Hey, Bad Bunny was here, wasn't he?
Yeah, he shut down the whole fucking city, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
He
fuck.
was
I
at
couldn't get to
that
my
club
fucking
we went
house because
to,
all
right?
y'all motherfuckers want to go to the
Oh,
Bad
that's
Bunny
what-
concert.
No, it was- yeah, I couldn't
All the
get home.
sucias out
I
there,
was
God
mad
damn
as
it.
fuck. I'm on the east side of town.
Straight
you see
up,
like
I'm right
4
there too,
bad
dog.
bitches walking like, I'm like, bitch, you about to get robbed. Watch out. I'm mad. I'm mean mugging everybody. I'm trying to go home from work.
I ain't got no tickets.
I get off at 6. It's 7:15 when I get home. Fuck, bro. You get cut off by a horse because you live downtown. And I'm dealing with
Hey, you know
these-
what? Fuck them horses
Aren't the
downtown,
stables
man.
over
I'm
by
sorry.
you?
I'm
Yeah,
tired
yeah.
of those goddamn horses
I'm
downtown,
tired of these
man.
horses
They need
cutting
to get
me
rid
off.
of those motherfuckers. I feel bad for them horses.
I do
man.
feel
Like,
bad for them too.
I'm like, the traffic's so bad already downtown, and then you're gonna have some horse
Yeah,
that fucking 10 miles an hour. in
exactly.
front of
You
you,
know,
like-
exploit
bring
these poor
back-
horses.
yeah, like, and then especially during the summer when it's hot as fuck, it's like, god damn.
They
man.
say they're
We need
supposed
to bring
put
back the
them away.
trolleys. Do you remember the trolleys?
yeah,
Trolleys?
trolleys
Nope.
were
Do
I
you
was-
remember the
I don't think I
trolleys?
was here for the
Y'all don't
trolleys.
remember the
I
trolleys?
remember the
You
trolleys. I remember going to the
trolley,
back
yeah.
of the trolleys. Yeah, they got rid of that like what, like
Ever.
I don't know
5 years
why.
ago, 10 years ago, or some shit. Probably funding. I'm
Probably.
guessing.
We need to bring
More
that
likely.
back.
The trolleys? for
Trolleys
sure.
would be cool.
Or like a subway line or something.
Nobody wants to
rail
ride
Yo,
it.
line.
I'm still waiting for Elon to make that like
Underground
That
tunnel?
super trail.
that
Yeah.
would be cool
I
as
heard we
fuck.
shot it
Don't
down.
hate.
I heard we
But
shot
you
it
think
down.
that,
Really?
like, we'd have access
think
to
so.
it? I feel like it'd only be like big people, like the mayor and like, you know.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it'd
I
be
don't
like a
think we
toll
need-
road.
From what I hear, he's trying to solve like traffic and shit. So it'd be cool to be one of the first cities.
Have y'all taken that toll road from here to Austin?
I have.
Is it good?
It
Yeah,
tripped me out at first. Like I
way
thought
faster.
I thought I was going to Houston at 1st, and then all of a sudden, like boom, you just cut across. And like
How do you get there? What are you talking
Oh, word! I
go-
know what you're talking about.
you go to
I haven't been on it.
you go like you go 90,
about? Uh-huh.
and then all of a sudden,
West,
like it just
right?
cuts.
Or
Like
east?
turns right or something.
Yeah, like you go towards Houston 90,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
then it
yeah.
just cuts. Like
because it's on the way back too, right from Houston.
I
Like,
did it during South by, so I can't exactly remember. It's been
I
a
need to
minute.
look at a map, but that sounds interesting.
But right,
Road
it was like going towards
good
like
with
Houston,
maps.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm not tripping.
No.
Yeah, yeah. That shit was it was convenient.
That's tight.
Yeah, way more convenient than having to cut straight through. from
I mean, 35
downtown.
fucking
That
sucks.
All that
I
fucking
can't
traffic
stand
and-
it. It sucks.
Fucking
They've been
parking
doing
lot.
construction on
Especially if there's a
everywhere for
game.
like since I feel like since I was a fucking teenager. I'm like,
Yeah,
God damn,
bro.
I've been
Almost
fucking
every
working on
part of
this
San
shit. since-
Antonio is under construction.
Like, how long we fixing these highways?
yeah,
What the fuck?
every single part of the city is under
Like, when are we gonna be
construction.
done? Like,
Never, ever.
when do we get to enjoy the city? Like, drive down that motherfucker. Like, yeah, even 410, like especially over there by Ingram and all that shit, man.
Oh
They
yeah,
built
it's
all
going
that
down right
shit,
now
like-
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, they
a
they were
pain.
working on that for years. I finally saw it. I went like I would kind of not go over there, and I finally saw those big ass loops and shit they built over there, like by Ingram and all that shit. I'm
Like
God
nine- we're
damn.
90.
Yeah, 90 and fucking 151 and shit. Fucking huge, man.
I remember when 410 was under construction. When you go on 35 and then 410 going south,
Uh-huh.
that shit still confuses me. You accidentally get on, and now you're on 410 going on Houston.
I know what you're talking about.
Shit, I
Yes,
gotta go
yes,
south,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I
Yeah,
remember
it's
that.
like what when you're like 35 coming south.
near like Eisenhower,
Yeah,
Walls
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
area.
Shout out my homies from the KOS crew. Every time I go try and look for the graffiti, I get lost around there.
Hell yeah. Shit, that boys kill it, man.
Bro, I love it. Dims will like, hey, we did something here. I'm like, well, where is it? He'll send me like a pin. Like,
Where it's at.
yes, bro. Like he's good with that shit,
That's
bro.
tight, man. That's tight. Yeah, they hold it down, man.
Bro, they were a lot of fun the other night.
Yeah, I saw the little clips and shit. I was like,
Yeah,
God,
it's. I think it's coming. It's coming out soon. I think it's coming out tonight or tomorrow. I think tomorrow.
Word.
I didn't know how many dope women are out here writing and like, you know.
Oh, there's a
painting the
bunch of them.
city.
Shout
Yeah,
out Fader,
bunch of
shout out
dope-
Maz.
Yeah, like bunch
Shout
of
out
dope
Faded
women
Maz,
like
straight up.
out here like
Yep.
hanging on highways
Yep.
and shit. It's like that's
Dude,
cool.
I
Hey, Maz killing it. Shout out
Yeah.
to
Maz and
is
Scab painted that
fucking
little
killing it.
that spot right over by like
UIW.
Brackenridge.
Not only they
no,
painted,
no, Sunken Gardens. You know,
Yeah,
Sunken
yeah.
between Sunken Gardens and Incarnate Word.
Maz got burned and then took it
Yes,
back. dog.
Yeah,
yes.
that was
Shout
crazy.
out.
I
Shout,
see
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
every
You get
day
that
on
shit
my way
back
to
in
work.
blood, girl.
Yeah.
You better get that shit.
She did it, and then someone else did it,
And then
the
she
next
came
day
back.
She came back and redid it, and I was like,
yeah, shout out
damn.
Maz.
Yeah, that shit
That's
was dope.
inspiring going to work to see that, like every day.
Yeah, I see that bitch every
I see that
day.
shit every day on my drive to work.
Shout out
like,
Scab too.
that
Scab
inspires me.
fucking. They ain't a fucking
Scab
day.
just kills it, bro.
I don't
Like,
fucking see Scab. Goddamn,
That boy's
motherfucker
everywhere.
right on everything. Yeah, straight up.
Shout out to that.
I don't know nothing about that.
Cheers.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
illegal graffiti. Man,
Yeah.
I'm down to cheers, but I already chugged everything. What's up? What we drinking next?
What's the next one?
Have you had the bib and tuck?
Did you try that?
No, man, I don't think I
the
had.
Kill Begin?
I had one of those. That was good.
I got you.
Appreciate you.
Nobody brought a blunt.
No blunt.
No way, I can't. I literally will be asleep.
I'm in front of the boss, so I don't smoke.
That's my day off.
I got you when we cut off.
All right. Cut back on with
After hours,
smoking and
after
everything.
hours.
Towards the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yo, I'm so happy y'all came tonight. I appreciate that.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was tight,
Yeah,
man. It's
thanks
cool
for
to.
having us.
I feel like you have a lot of a diverse crowd.
Bro, it's cool to sit with you again, bro.
Yeah, man, straight up, bro.
Like,
It's cool to-
fuck the bullshit. Good to see you.
facts, man.
Like, we got history, bro.
Yeah,
We've done a lot of cool shit together.
Yeah.
Like,
Grown in the city together.
fuck the bullshit. Good to see you.
Facts.
Like,
Facts, man. Straight up. Yeah. fuck
smoke
the
with me
bullshit.
more, Alex.
Anytime, man.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Like I said, come by the shop anytime, man. We take care of you.
Bro, I got 5 cameras I need to go fucking develop.
Shit, bring them by, dog.
Bring 'em back.
I'm a fiend for like taking pictures. Like I mean, come on, Instacrack. Like,
Yeah.
That's very like, I don't think anyone else is doing that. I've never heard of that. But it's so catchy. You know what I mean? It's so like.
I mean, because that's how I got my high for a little bit, just doing that. Like,
Yeah.
like
I love it, man, because I feel
what
like
about it?
y'all document
What do you
a lot
mean?
of this cool
Like,
shit.
what about it was like exhilarating to you?
it's instant. Like, you get it right then and there. Like, you don't gotta wait. Like, I
I
come from the age when I would take pictures. I'd take them to Eckerd. You wait 2 weeks to realize, like, oh shit, I didn't do shit with this roll of film.
I think it's
So I like the instant photography because you right away you can like, oh, is this good? Oh, okay, this is good. It's gratifying. You know what I mean? Like, it's good. It's good. I'm good. Like, I got that fix right now. Like, the whole Instacrack thing. Like, I just wanted to do something on instant film because I took so many shots. I got good at it.
Yeah, I think that's tight how you took something that's more of like a niche, like kid, like, oh yeah, let me take this Insta shit, but you had content on there that was like, yo, this is fucking dope.
It's like history,
You're
too,
using
yeah.
something that's supposed to be this like just nichey little shit and like making some dope shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
hell
you've
yeah, it's
documented
tight.
some really dope people from the city who are like on the big things too. So that's a cool like historic archive to have.
Like,
Yeah.
it was just
Content-
cool. Like in
content is
2020,
everything.
because at the time, like everyone was
Couldn't
kind of
do
like,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone was
Yeah.
weird about it.
Yeah.
A bunch of people picked up film at that time too,
I'm pretty sure.
because just pick up camera, pick up
Shit,
film,
them
just
streets
go.
were empty.
Yeah.
Remember them
Yep.
2020 streets?
Sell more black and white disposable cameras.
Do you like that?
So-
I fucking love it when
Alright, I
y'all
got you.
sell disposable cameras there. Like,
Alright.
I'm a
Black and white
sucker.
ones.
I'm a sucker for disposable cameras.
Well, it's crazy because Lomography doesn't even want to sell us film anymore, like straight film. They only want us to sell their disposable cameras, which it's not even a disposable anymore. I mean, it's
like
like
a
the plastic,
reusable.
but it's a reusable disposable camera.
Shit.
Yeah, it has even like these little filters you put in front of the flash so that you can like flash with like a red filter and all this other stuff. So I mean,
Photoshop.
I got
Photoshop that shit.
That's cool, but no, like I love disposable cameras. Like I loved it when y'all sold them. Like
still sell 'em.
I
Still sell them. Still sell
Yeah.
them.
the black and white ones.
do we sell?
No, not right now.
No,
but we
I'm gonna have to get them.
You gotta
Yeah,
get some.
Cause like I'll be running to CVS like buying whatever they got there, and dude, all I know is there was that weird Kodak like HD one that goes for like $30, and I was
expensive.
dying when
Just
I
for
saw
a
that.
roll or like for multiple?
Just for the fucking
Oh, for
for the
auction,
Halle, yeah.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I love
$30
shooting
ain't
that.
too bad, I guess. I mean, how many shots you getting?
I mean, you get
Like a
20. You get like
disposable.
maybe 28
20.
shots.
27.
That's
I
like
mean-
painting a spot.
But I mean, you can get 2 of those Fuji ones for the same price
Word, yeah.
If you can get them,
Yeah, if you can get them.
if you can find them at the
I
CVS.
ain't shot in a while.
it's tough. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I'll go to like 2-3 different CVS's like
Just
in a
fine.
night if I'm trying to like shoot like that.
Different
sometimes,
shit.
yeah.
that's dedication.
I mean, I like what I like.
Yeah.
Like I like showing up like with the disposable camera. Like I like that shit. Shit's in me now. Like I love that shit. I love just taking pictures. That shit's
Hell yeah, man.
shit's fun as fuck, bro.
You're around a lot of cool people too, man. So that's cool to document.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
you know what I mean? You're around interesting people. You're a very social person. So you know the people you're around, the people you see. You know, man. It's see shit. People you're shooting. I'm like, God damn, man, that's fucking awesome, man. Like,
I'll say the most interesting stuff that we get is on film.
I bet.
all from a lot of disposable cameras because people, I mean, even the younger kids, I mean, even people that are like at parties and stuff like that, they don't.
Oh, so y'all be
really
looking at
realize-
everything?
I mean, we
Bro,
have to
I
do
judge
that.
everything. Just so you know,
Yeah.
everything you send through, I'm sitting back there
We
like
see
this.
it.
I'm
is shit, or
gonna
this is
slip a
good,
nipple
like-
in every roll from now on,
We've seen some shit.
Just know I'm critiquing
and it won't
your
be
shit.
mine.
Just know we've seen some shit, but we can't judge. You know.
Nah.
I mean, most of
No,
us are
I
so-
judge. I'm very judgeful.
So what? It's like
I'm
that
not
Robin
judging
Williams
you
movie or
sometimes.
what?
Which one?
That 1
Y'all ever saw 1 hour photo?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I did.
I
It's
did
been a
see that.
while,
Did
but
see
yeah.
That's me in the back, man. That's me in like just looking at shit. Like,
Don't know who it belongs to either. You just fucked it up.
Yeah,
too.
we
You just
see-
mixed
I mean-
up somebody's shit.
We're
I wanna-
the keepers of the city's secrets.
Yeah.
yeah, I want to
pretty
say
sure.
Straight up.
some of the craziest shit I've seen is like old film. Like, I mean, I'm
Oh,
talking.
yeah.
I've seen shit from 1800s, like 1913 was. I scanned a photo the other day. Not it wasn't a photo, but it was like whatever the fuck type of printing you
Painting
had
or
back then.
something.
Yeah, like some crazy shit. Like the historical shit I can say in photography is the coolest shit about working at.
It's
like,
cool.
Crazy.
photo lab.
It's
Yeah, I've seen
really-
some real. I mean, we've done shit for like. All kinds of motherfuckers. I mean, Spurs,
like
fucking-
I said, y'all are San Antonio's premier photo lab. Like,
definitely, man. It's
if they
crazy
doing
to see
something,
this
they probably
shit.
going
Yeah.
through y'all.
It's really cool to like be the only place. Like everybody has come through. Like all of your favorite photographers, videographers.
I don't even think we realize what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like what it is.
It's
like-
really cool too. It's just, you get all kinds of people and you're the last stop almost. Or it's either the last stop or your first stop to like something really big. You know what I'm saying? But it's really cool. You don't know who you're gonna see, who you're gonna run into.
And,
who's gonna
photos
pop up.
have like such a sentimental fucking
Yeah.
value to them. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to the store and buying a fucking soda or some shit. Like
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
people
like you guys are
reproducing
printing out stuff
family
that
pictures and,
like people's
And you're
memories,
learning to
people's
trust us,
milestones.
This
Yeah.
is the only picture of my Thea I have. You know,
Yeah.
can you save this shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, we've seen ladies crying. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's a very like fulfilling fucking job.
I just love the film lover special.
Yeah,
I like
That's
that.
it. Shout out to all the film
My
lovers.
idea,
When you
yes.
come through the drive-through for
I
the
was
film
like,
lover special.
well, because when film started popping off again, it was like nobody wanted to print. They just wanted to develop and scan, straight to
Just a
Instagram,
digital,
develop,
yeah.
scan, straight to Instagram. And I'm like, guys, like you don't realize that feeling you get when you actually produce something.
Yo,
So I
my
created
back
that, and
my
I was
back
like,
room
come
is
on.
filled with like Instax and just film pictures. Like it's rowdy. Like it's
That's tight.
it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I don't even understand why I like do it sometimes because they just end up in the back room.
They hold a special place. It's cool,
History, man. Hear that shit.
Yeah,
history, man.
it's something different that you just can't get anywhere else. We don't think about it. Photos and memories, physical, tangible items.
I know. I was at Southwest School of Art with John Hendrick. He was teaching his last
Damn,
class.
he's been
I
on
love
here.
him.
That's the
I know,
homie
I
right
saw
there.
his
That's the homie
podcast.
right
That was
there.
amazing. It was great.
He is amazing. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Well, we were there in his class, and I asked everybody.
What do you mean in his class?
So
He's a teacher,
He's
man.
a teacher. Yeah.
What? He didn't even say.
Yeah, he did.
What?
He
He's
talked
probably
about it
told
on
you.
your
No.
podcast. He did.
No.
I can confirm that John
Yeah.
has probably told you.
He did. Go back to your podcast.
I heard it. John
Y'all
has
were
said-
smoking on that
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Y'all were
He
smoking
He
on that.
talked
podcast.
about. He's like, Amanda got me that job, and I did. I was like looking for somebody to help them. Get a teacher there for their photo 101 class. And
I know he was
like,
a
I
Marine,
know
and I know he's
John.
amazing at taking pictures.
He is, and I was like, "Hey, what about this guy?" And he said yes, and he was teaching it, and he did an
fucking
amazing
dope.
job. But yeah, at that last class, he was like, we asked the students, we were like, "How many of you printed your photos?" Nobody raised their hand. Nobody. I was like,
Yeah, it's a different world.
"All right, guys, we gotta."
I mean, like
we
for
gotta get
me,
you there.
like I gotta see it printed out.
Yeah.
Like
My-
it's
my-
just something different when you see it printed out. Like you see it
Yeah,
on the little screen,
facts.
you see it on every little
Exactly,
screen, but
man.
like
Exactly.
when you see it in front of your face, like 11 by 17, like it's just like, all right, that's cool.
People don't realize they got these badass cameras and all this badass digital shit, and then they're fucking posting it to Instagram. It's like you're posting
Looking
it
at
at
the
a
quality
fucking
anyways.
a 2
they
by 3
compress it, yeah.
fucking picture. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like
Compressing
fucking
it.
print that shit so we can see how it
Yeah.
really looks. You know what I mean? Like
Let's
that's,
see if you're a real
I'm a
photographer.
judge you off
there's a
your
lot of
export
photographers
settings.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of artists right now. There's a
Can
lot
you
of
school me on
photographers. Like,
I'm gonna judge you on it.
School me on that. Hook me up. I don't want to be
judged.
judged like I'm a clown.
I've always said that's our responsibility, man, as artists and like photographers and shit. Like if we're in that shit for real, like
'Cause-
you have that.
Hey, but
right
we'll
to
tell you at
fucking-
work. Yeah, we'll call you.
critique
Like
that shit, like-
Walgreens will just just print your shit out, and your shit could be upside down with a red light on it, and they'll be like, I just printed it. We're gonna call you and tell you like,
I mean,
hey,
y'all
dog,
are a big difference from Walgreens.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you like, hey man, you might want to reconsider and let's help you figure out where you went wrong on the export, you know, to make sure it's clear.
My funniest thing is like, well, I could have photoshopped that myself. Go ahead.
Well, why didn't you?
Go ahead. Hey, let me see it when you're done.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but I don't edit my shit. Like I don't know how to edit my shit.
Yeah.
Like my
Take my
Zerk does
class.
that shit for me. Like
take
what
that
was that?
Take my Lightroom class at Southwest School.
Essential,
of
bro.
Art.
Take it.
Is it Texas State or Southwest School of Art?
Well, it's UTSA now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
UTSA Arts.
Hey, actually, my homie's a maintenance man there.
Yeah.
We doing a podcast.
Shout out to
after
the
this
maintenance
one
guy.
about that.
Yeah.
Shout out Pete. He just had a baby. Oh, I still got some whiskey in here. Hell yeah! Cheers. I appreciate you bringing this is amazing. Like
Cheers, guys.
doing all this whiskey. This is
Yeah, it was a nice little.
I don't
Set the
feel
tone.
super trashed. I feel great. I'm holding a conversation. I be getting fucked up doing this shit.
I feel you, man.
Like,
I mean, it's gotta be fun.
you know me. You know how I am. I
Right.
party. I get in my zone. Like I've been trying my hardest not to get too fucked up.
But I think that's cool, man, because you get us on here and we can be a little more raw and it's not this fake fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
an
oh, hey,
interview.
I'm a fucking this. It's like, nah, like, what you do? What the fuck you do? You know what I mean? Yeah, we smoke weed. We fucking, you know, we professionals, but we still smoke and drink. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, again, I know I've said this like 3 or 4 times, but San Antonio's premier like studio to print something out at. Like,
hey, but same goes for you, man. I mean, like, you know, you doing the podcast. We on your podcast. We drinking, smoking. I mean,
oh,
smoking,
bro, I'm
but
just
like, you know,
I just do what I do. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm still just trying to stay social, man.
I feel you.
Like that's it. I'm just trying to have a good time.
I feel that. Yeah,
I feel that.
Hey,
Yeah,
but shout out
we
Jace.
all are, yeah.
I appreciate you, Jace. My homeboy Jace sat with me for like 20 minutes trying to figure out the settings, how to get it like this.
Tight.
Thank you, Jace. He's
Tight,
coming out
tight,
with a
tight,
VHS.
What's
VHS.
Jace do? What's he do?
Yeah.
I was like, did I hear that right?
That's
A VHS?
cool.
He does something called Forum Sounds, and it's just a bunch of different DJs
Word,
DJing
I
at
know
his
who you're talking
house,
about
and like he made a whole zine on VHS. Shit is sick.
So how do you watch it?
A zine on VHS.
You have to have a
need
VCR,
Oh,
unless he
yeah,
puts it
right?
out. Unless he puts it
But
out.
that's
some
so
heat.
cool about
That's
like
some
putting
heat.
out shit. Like I've seen artists putting out cassettes, little records.
Isn't that
you know
shit
what I mean?
yeah, homeboy Beautiful
like, it
Lou
comes
made a
back.
cassette. That's
But it
what's
makes
up.
you want to like spend the extra money. I don't have a fucking cassette player, but I just want it. Like
Brings value
just
to
like
that
yeah,
shit.
it brings
Yeah,
value.
exactly. It
Yes,
make you
like
gotta
spending
invest to
money.
listen to
Okay.
it. Like
Yeah.
that shit's
Okay.
cool.
Or I'll give it to my grandkids. You know, when it comes back on my deathbed, I'm like, listen to my boy Ape Sterling's
Cassette, ain't no
cassette.
fucking, what's a
full.
cassette player, Grandma? What
No,
the
it's
fuck
gonna
is-
come back when it's that time. It will.
A
Same for-
cassette?
Cassette players, yeah,
All right.
cassette
I
players.
fucking
and
hope
the
so.
VCR.
God damn.
You haven't seen that? A bunch of artists been doing that. They've been
That's
putting
tight.
stuff out
I
on
haven't.
cassette. Yeah.
Like putting out who's
Shout out
the
Baby
artist?
A did it.
Baby
Um,
Astro
Yeah,
did
shout
it.
out Baby Astro. Hey,
He- he'll
Homeboy
do,
from
like,
Friends
a
of Sound,
care
George will
package.
do that. He'll
Yeah.
make
He's gonna
tapes.
make me a mixtape because I don't know some of these people.
Yeah. San Antonio got a dope music scene.
we do.
Yeah, we do. We have
I
a
think
very diverse music scene.
Our
we
music
right
scene's
there,
tight.
man. I feel like in a lot of scenes we're right there.
Yeah.
Like it's
In
we
our
gonna pop
own
through
world.
They
that
just
shit.
want to keep us in the
Shit
shadows, though.
eventually,
Like we're that
man.
military city. They want to keep in the shadows because they don't want
Easy.
us to get too big. They don't want us to party too
The
hard.
fucking Illuminati.
Yeah. Fucking
They, I don't know.
goddamn fucking Ted
Those
Cruz.
people, yeah, those motherfuckers.
Fuck Ted Cruz.
Thomas J. Henry.
Sorry. That was the whiskey talk.
The Bill Millers.
Nah, fuck Ted Cruz.
I mean,
Yo,
I'm
hold
only
up.
sorry because.
Shout out to homie who threw a beer at him.
Oh yeah, shout out that motherfucker threw a beer at him. Yeah, Texas policy is so fucked up right now.
Yeah,
Fuck that
man.
shit.
We
Just
all
sucks.
do.
I feel like you get most motherfuckers on the
Woo.
table that agree and shit, like agree on shit. You know,
Ooh,
most.
I just
most
had this
likely.
whistle pig.
Did you like it?
No, man.
No.
Yo, all of them have been straight. That one was super good.
I want to say that's the only one I haven't tried.
That
is
was
whiskey.
I was-
Whistle
strong.
Did I?
Whistle
Did we,
Pig's good
did
too,
we,
though.
we drank this one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've
we
been
just
tight.
had that one. I was sipping on that one. I tried this one.
They're all pretty
Sipped
smooth.
that one.
Ain't no way I'm gonna make
I'm
it
gonna
through
have to
the
go
night.
back and look at this video and make sure I
Are
try
you
them all.
serious?
We gonna
Yeah.
drink the whistle pig in a
I'm
minute?
down.
Let me unlock the door for one of my homies
I'm
real
down.
quick.
I'm
Your
down.
homies here?
Yeah.
We're taking an interlude break.
Little
uh,
interlude. Little interlude.
A little
smoke break.
smoke break. Here goes the elevator music. Have you seen Atlanta? Have you watched
Yeah,
Atlanta?
hell yeah.
Oh,
Keep
man.
up with that show,
Yeah, I love it. I had to start over.
bro.
Yeah.
That show is fucking
Atlanta's
wild.
Great.
What's it
Well, it's Donald Glover and Lakeith Stanfield, and I don't know the other guy's name, but
It's one of the best,
it's this
best shows.
rapper's journey, and like his cousin finds, so he's trying to be his manager, but he's the worst manager, and the rapper's a pushover, but everyone thinks he's a killer because he was in a gun shootout, whatever. It's just a funny show. It's wholesome.
And it's not
Paperboy.
corny shit.
All
It's
about
like
that paper, boy.
hilarious. Like, yeah, it's
But
hilarious.
it touches on like real social
Real
issues.
life social
Alright.
issues.
Like,
Facts.
What do you watch it on?
Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
It's on like
Yeah.
TB. No,
There's 4 seasons.
I don't remember.
But you can start anywhere.
I think this is the last season though.
Yeah, it just dropped.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was trying
it
to
dropped?
reference.
No
Yeah,
shit.
it dropped.
Oh,
I was trying to make a
damn.
reference, but I already fucking forgot.
The whiskey. Girl.
It's the whiskey.
It's that
It
St.
was
Arnold's. That's what it
It
is. That
was
ginger.
a-
No, this is a ginger beer. No,
no,
no
probably
alcohol.
good.
Oh shit.
It's just a
Hey,
cut.
St. Arnold's is
Just
good.
a
That's one of the
cut.
first
Wait,
breweries
did
I
I
ever
even
went
have
to.
one?
Ray wanted me to bring you this.
Oh, this is not alcohol.
Oh,
He
that
said this is
young-
Oh
your
my,
your
my
your
gang,
spot.
gang,
Yang
Lang,
gang,
Lang.
Yang
Yo, shout out to
Lang.
Ray. I'll see you on Monday.
He said take that to
Oh
Dom.
my
That's
God,
her
dude.
jam.
That's my
Ying
homie's
Lang.
favorite beer.
Yo,
Really?
Yeah, he loved my homeboy Pete
Young
loves that.
Thank you.
My homeboy who's
Tastes
the
like
Why
water.
did you give this to me?
that's why he probably loves it.
Well, because you were drinking your ginger beer, I was like, okay, well,
I didn't
let me
even
see
know
what
the-
she-
Dom's gonna drink that.
Ginger-
We're gonna have all these
This
confessions
is
right
a
now.
That's what is that?
non-alcoholic beverage.
2% alcohol in
This
your
ain't
Yingling?
even alcohol.
No, no, but this is
This
the
is
Yingling.
The Yalanga Lang gang. Chain gang,
Oh, the
gang,
Yang
Chain gang, yang lang,
Chain
gang.
gang, gang,
Chain
gang. I pulled up to Brass Monkey. Like, y'all got them Yalanga gangs?
Oh my God, that's another bar. They don't let me into that one anymore.
Oh yeah.
They're all you got a neck tattoo.
Oh man, that's
on?
everywhere.
Come on in, Ben.
What's up,
How
man?
are you?
This is my homie Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Great. Dominique, nice to meet you.
Oh yeah.
Amanda.
Alex, man.
Just come
Yeah,
on in
nice to meet you,
camera,
bro.
man. It's cool. We just see your hand.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I think it's time to hit this WP, man.
Is that what we're doing now?
Is
The
that
whistle
whistle
pig?
pig?
I'm with it, bro.
You wanna
I'm with
share
it. Oh, okay, okay.
It's not December yet, Sam Thomas.
It's fancy. Got the IPAs.
That's a good
He's got the
one.
Deftones beer.
I saw that.
Shout out Larry with the Deftones, with the Deftones sticker on his car.
I like
Oh,
that.
really?
I saw him once in concert at the
Where'd you
Sunken
see him at?
Garden? Sun
With Incubus?
Yes.
I was there.
It was good. Yeah.
Taproot opened up.
It's crazy how music. brings
That
most
was
people
what, like
together.
2000?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
That was like 2000.
It was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while
yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
tight.
It was good.
I remember I knew where the tour buses parked, so I would go and like kick it there just to meet everyone.
Aren't they coming back this year? Aren't they about to come?
Deftones?
Didn't
Oh
they
d-
just have
no,
a show?
Incubus is.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Incubus.
not-
Oh, yeah,
Incubus
I
are
think
going to
that-
be at Techport, that spot I was telling you about.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Man,
need to
y'all
check
They're
that.
bringing a bunch
remember-
of people at Techport.
Y'all don't remember when Incubus like illegally put their shit on everyone's iPhones?
That was
like
you
20
too.
That was you two,
Oh,
man.
that was
you
Remember
too.
Shitty U2
That was
album?
Bono.
It's not even like the
Remember-
same
Only
genre as-
Bono could do something like
Oh,
that.
it was-
Bono, not Bono.
Put that shit on. I was
Shit,
like,
tomato,
turn this
tomato.
shit off. Who the fuck put this on my goddamn iPhone?
You put it on shuffle. It's not what I wanted to hear.
It's
I
funny
know, I
because
was
that's the
like, what?
that was the first year I transitioned to iPhone, and I remember it was like, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to my music, and it was like,
too.
oh, you have a YouTube album. I'm like,
Who the fuck
that?
is YouTube?
I know, I didn't know who it was
Yeah, I ain't
either.
gonna
Everybody
listen
else
to
knew who it
goddamn
was. I didn't know
YouTube.
who it was.
Shout out Whistle Pig.
Whistle Pig.
Yeah, that was a big strong.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like that. It's
Maybe
dark.
it's just me. Yeah, it's a sting to it.
Ooh, yeah,
There's
that's
a flavor to it.
yeah, it's definitely a little pungent.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Why is it called Whistle Pig?
Where's it from?
So y'all brought all this back from Ireland. Y'all have to go
No,
through
no,
customs.
no. Some of it's like that's a straight rye whiskey, and then I brought bourbon, and then I brought Irish whiskey. The
That-
only stuff I didn't bring is the Scotch because
do you bring that
Scotch
shit
is
back?
raised.
Oh,
Raised
it's
like
no question.
Don't touch my Scotch.
You gotta go through customs, right, to bring alcohol or liquor back from anywhere, right? Or no?
International, especially.
Yeah,
maybe that's just
like
a
this one I
cruise.
had to bring back, like in a bag.
Uh-huh.
I remember going through the freaking what do you call it, security or
Yeah.
whatever, and like, who's the one with the alcohol? I was like, that's me. We're trying to bring back like 4 bottles. They were like, all right,
motherfucker.
It all
just
starts
keep it
dropping.
sealed. Keep it sealed. I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep it sealed. I'm gonna bring it back.
It's you. It's
So,
already
yeah,
I
the
want to
worst.
take that home. I'll keep
You want me to
it
buy
safe.
them
Yeah.
$10 drinks on the plane? That's why you motherfuckers.
It's already the worst when they're yelling at you. Take your shoes,
$20.
your socks, your
$20,
belt, and your
$20.
liquor.
Yo, I be getting fucked up before I fly just so I can just chill on the plane.
Facts.
That's
Hey,
the only time I like to take an edible is so I pass
Nah.
out.
One of the worst trips I ever had was on an edible on a plane, man.
Oh, what happened?
Oh man,
What happened?
I remember I took it and it was like, oh, here, take it. It's like 200 milligrams. Got on that bitch and it was
God damn.
Bro, you got off in a
Sitting
different
there.
country.
and like anxiety just hitting me. Like, yo, I need to like take a walk, and it was like fasten your seatbelts. We're about to take off, and it's like, nah, I got to get out this motherfucking seat right now. Like I'm fucking tripping balls. Like, and I remember just having to sit there like, yo, just close your eyes and just hope for the best. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I had a bad trip on a dab at the airport. So I was in Buffalo. I was in Buffalo, New York, visiting my
Boom,
brother.
boom, boom.
It's the beep, 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 beep. It's like the oil.
Concentrated
it's like
weed.
the concentrate.
Oh,
so
no.
I was in Buffalo, New York with my brother, and we had spent some time in the Adirondacks, which if you don't know is like mob country. Like that's where they fucking dump the bodies. Like it's all land out there, right? So we're out there with his homies. They're shooting. They got all these guns, and I found a really cool bullet, like a shotgun bullet. It was big as fuck, and I was like, I just want to keep this, and take this home, and just write, whatever, just keep it. Cause I'm a hoarder, some shit. Anyway, I forgot. I left the bullet in my backpack.
Oh,
and so
no.
it's Sunday. I'm chilling with my brother. You want to take a dab before you get on the plane? I'm like, fuck yeah, give me a dab. So I'm dabbed out. I get to the airport. I get through security, and they like, start digging through my backpack. And they're like, who's the one with the backpack? And I'm like, me. I'm thinking they're like found my nail clippers. I'm like, oh man, it's just nail clippers. They put out the bullet, and I was like, oh. They were like, you wanna explain this? And I was like, oh, you could throw it away. Just, I don't want it. I found it, thought it was cool. Just throw it
It's
away.
a memory of someone
it's
I
just
took
a
out.
bullet.
Yeah. And
It's just a bullet.
The girl was like, let me go ask my manager and see. And I was like, throw it away. So she threw it away.
Like, fuck that bullet.
I was high and so scared. I had to go to the back of the airport because I was like, they're going to get me. So then I had a layover in Dallas, and I'm like still tripping. I'm like, they're going to get me. Nope. Crazy. Don't carry bullets.
or weed pins. I had that shit happen to
Yeah.
me too.
You got fucked up with a weed pin?
Nah, so I was going to Vegas one year.
Uh-huh.
Brother-in-law and my chick and shit. And I was like, you know what? We want to take shit over there, and so I was like, I'm gonna take this weed pen. I put it in my bag, and my girl not knowing, put a big thing of lotion in my bag, like a big one, not knowing. So when we went through the shit, like they flagged
They're
my
all like,
bag.
why do you got all this liquid?
Nah, they just flagged my bag, and like everyone's like, all right, let's go. We got through shit, and I'm like, nah, I didn't get through it. My bag's right there. My bag's to the side, and they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. I just saw him grab my bag. Like, I don't know what the fuck's
Oh,
happening.
shit.
Like,
Were you sweating?
hell yeah. I was,
Yeah.
so- I was like, I was
You-
thinking
you
like,
don't know what
man,
they're
I
gonna
was
say.
like,
Depending
felony.
on
I'm
you.
supposed to be going to Vegas. Like, what the fuck? And then I just see them going through it, and I'm like, fuck. They found the pin. They see the pin. I think I had a couple pins on there, and going through it, and I just see her take out this big thing of lotion, and I'm like, is this yours? I'm like, yeah, that's mine. I'm like, throw that shit away. I don't know how that got in there. Fucking throw that shit away.
It's like, it's
Yeah,
mine.
you're not
It's
supposed
Bath
to
and
have
Body
this,
Works.
sir.
Your
you
girl is
can't be doing this.
mad.
I'm
You
like,
just be like, hey, my
throw
skin
it.
dries out
Fuck
when I
that.
fly.
Fuck.
fuck that lotion. I'll get her some new one.
Your
Let's go.
girl was mad. She was like, bitch, I'm ashy. Don't throw that shit away.
Shit, I could have called a felony,
Yeah,
girl.
Bro,
like,
you,
God
you-
damn.
you know what I hate? Have you ever had them do the gunshot residue test on you?
Oh no. Oh
Me.
yes. You know
Why
what?
they-
Yes.
Oh,
I
are
did.
you?
Yes.
Oh,
well, I
my
went. I had gone to the
God.
restroom before I actually went through security, and I'd washed my hands.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, when you walk through that thing, like it's not just doing like some body scan. It like can sense when you have like some chemicals and stuff. And they pulled me aside, raised
They just-
behind me, waiting, and he sees me get pulled and said, "You know what? We need to actually do a strip test on you or whatever."
Yo,
And
hold
they
on,
do
hold on,
this
hold on.
whole, like thing.
That makes me feel a little bit better because I always thought it was because I had a bunch of tattoos. They always did that.
I didn't have any tattoos.
So that makes
visible.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
why I
no.
feel so much better. But still, fuck TSA.
Well, they took me back, and Ray's like freaking out. He's like sweating, like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm fine." I'm like, "They're gonna take me to the back. Like,
This
they're
is the
taking me
craziest
now."
shit
I'm
ever
like,
happened to
"It's
me."
gonna be great. Take a picture. Take a picture." And he's like freaking out.
You're all in
And I
handcuffs. Take a picture.
and I go into the little room, and she's like, it was a girl. She's like, "Okay, I'm gonna touch under your chest," and I was like, "Okay, that's cool, like, whatever." It's like, I don't care. This is exciting. I've got a story now.
It's like there's nothing in San Antonio we gonna smuggle out this bitch. Like, what do we
Like,
got?
literally,
Tamales
yeah, I
in
don't
this
have
bitch.
anything.
Like,
I was like, well, why did I get pulled over like I'm in a car, right? And they
Why
were
did I get
like,
flagged?
yeah, why did I
yeah.
get flagged? And they were like, well, you got detected for bomb residue. I was like, bomb residue? And I was like, for what? Like, I didn't have anything. And they're like, did you wash your hands with like lotion or anything or whatever? I was like, yeah, I just went to the restroom. I washed my hands. And they were like, okay, that's what it is. You're good. Go ahead. The whole thing. Did this whole thing just because I had washed my hands.
I remember I was flying to like Miami with my homie Vane, Sloth, Drone.
Damn.
And I was cracking up because like, yeah, you know, all the homies were all tatted. And like,
Our Basil.
yeah, we were going to our buzzle. And like, the homie was searching my homie Drone and he does this thing to him. And I couldn't stop laughing. And like, I was like, yo, gun residue or what?
Fuck.
Yeah, like, TSA sucks.
Yeah, TSA does. That shit's the worst.
Did you know there's only so much mashed potatoes you can bring over
What do you
for TSA? It's like,
What do you mean? How much? What's the
Trying to
limit?
smuggle mashed potatoes?
Are we
bringing
going to
mashed
Idaho or
potatoes?
what? Were you leaving
TSA.
Idaho?
so I was with my ex girl and we were leaving New York City. And
So y'all are about your mashed potatoes or
So
what?
New York
She
City
was-
got them
she
mashed
was-
potatoes.
So we got hella food before getting on our flight from this spot she wanted to go to, all vegan, expensive shit. She's like, I'm gonna bring it over. But she had it on her carry-on. She's got like mashed potatoes, chicken, all types of shit, basically. And they pull her bag aside and they're like, who's the bitch that got all this food? And,
Oh my
and
god!
whatever. So they're going through everything. And they throw away her mashed potatoes.
Oh,
She
damn.
was like, oh my gosh, she lost her shit. But they're like, yo, it's because it's over a certain weight limit. The mashed potatoes could have exploded.
Shit told bitch, I'll eat half
was
them
mad.
motherfuckers.
She was
Like,
I love
like-
potatoes,
I was
bro.
just there like, this is really happening. Like, she's throwing a fit because these mashed potatoes. She was so passionate. But yeah, I didn't know that either. You can bring everything on a fucking plane but mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
It can't be over like a certain size because that shit will explode. Worst time ever, bro. Fuck TSA.
Yeah, fuck TSA.
But I know they still smoke weed too in the morning before they go to work. It's cool.
Fuck the TSA, IRS, and
All
there's
of
a,
'em.
there's a few more acronyms I probably want
What I have to
Three
what I have to
letters.
tell someone today is so I'd like at work. I was like, hey, can I get a good email address? He was all, do I have to? And I was like, yo, the only things you really got to do in life are like pay taxes and like probably die.
You don't got to.
And give me
Give
that
me your
motherfucking email address.
Yeah, he gave it to me
Did
anyways.
you want a receipt or no?
Give me the fake email
That's
address. Whatever
funny.
you gotta do, just give me that
That's
motherfucking
right, because
email
at the
address.
lab, some people will tell us, like, why do I need to give you my email address? I was like, you
Yeah.
want your order notification when
Or
it's ready or
not,
not?
bro.
Hey, I love it that y'all do that. I
Am I
love
gonna
that
get
shit.
spam? Am I gonna get
Now
spam?
we
It's
text
like,
you
nah,
too.
dog.
We'll
Yeah,
text
it's
you. and
like,
let
we're
you
gonna
know
text
your
you
shit.
and email you.
Yeah.
You better come get your
so,
stuff.
bitch, I hope this wasn't a home
Go get
phone
your
you
shit.
gave me.
Don't
Yeah.
leave it.
I hope this was a cell phone.
Yo, all I know is we need a part 2 of this. This was a lot of fun. I love sitting with y'all. The menace is always fun to sit with.
Dom's a menace to
She
society.
is. She's a menace on
dog.
Twitter.
Oh, she on Twitter?
I didn't
Talking
know
that
you
shit
were
on
on
Twitter?
Only
She's a
Instagram.
whole different person on Twitter, probably
You
talking
don't do
all that
anything on
shit.
Instagram. You need to hurry up and do stuff on Instagram.
I just posted. When I post, it's a holiday. When I post, it's a national holiday, bro.
Because
It's-
tomorrow's a holiday.
It really,
It's like,
it
yeah,
really
that's-
is, Dom.
Yeah,
it really
that's
is.
Thanksgiving in this
I gotta take
motherfucker.
my time when I post now. 'cause I
She's
feel
one of my
like
favorite females to like kick
Thank
with.
you.
I appreciate
Thank
the
you,
fuck
man.
out of
I
you,
feel
Dom.
like it's an art.
It's an art to be you.
Because I'm like, yeah, that too. It's a task, man. But yeah,
It's the whole other world.
when
man.
you
It's the
post
whole
on
other world.
Instagram, it's so much now. You can do 10 at a time. You can make all types of shit.
Yeah, that's just kind of cool.
a lot of
Instagram's
pressure.
coming a long way.
It's coming fuck straight up.
Yo, it ain't
Yeah, fuck
pressure. Just
Facebook,
do it.
Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Hey,
I ain't fucking that TikTok yet. But I don't
TikTok
think
is
I-
TikTok's
Y'all
weird
do
for me.
dances.
I'm too old for TikTok.
I like TikTok though because it's the only place that you don't have to follow people to see shit. Or like I posted some photos and it got like 200 likes in 3 minutes. And I was like,
Yeah, right. Like they on it.
yeah.
Ready.
You use like weird hashtags and shit. I'm making all kinds of hashtag, and they fuck with it.
Word,
Shout out to
word.
TikTok.
TikTok. But hell yeah, we definitely need a part 2, man. We definitely
Yeah.
need
Let's
it.
do a part 2. This was a lot of fun. It was real like super organic.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
the fact that I know y'all too, like off the rip,
Word, yeah.
it was cool kicking it with you.
Thank you for
I
having me.
appreciate you. Like, fuck, the whiskey really made everything so easy.
Yeah, it made things a lot more. Yeah.
There you go.
And it was really good chasing some Irish.
Don't
whiskey
drink and
like
drive.
that.
Nobody drink and drive. in this
No.
motherfucker. We are Ubering home,
It's
just so
all
everyone
taste.
knows.
Yeah. We did a
Just
tasting.
whiskey tasting right here.
The smoking
Which one
fly,
is
you know
y'all's
what I'm saying?
favorite? Which one was y'all's favorite whiskey so spot.
I want to say it was this
The Glendaloug's my favorite.
Glendalough.
It's like got a
That
rose
motherfucker was good.
tint to
Can we do
it.
one more of that?
Shout out
Yeah, do
to shout out to Ireland or Irish.
Can we do
or-
one more of that?
Do
I'm
it.
down.
Yeah,
I've
you ain't
got
down.
another
You ain't
bottle at
down. You
home.
ain't
I'm
down.
Yeah,
You
know
ain't
I'm down,
down.
dog. You know I'm down.
I always be talking shit, you know.
Glendalough it is.
I'm curious about this one. That's cool.
Yeah, that one's the Bib and Tuck. I love that one because it tastes like chocolate.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm mad because I poured this whistleblower.
You want
shit.
another glass? I
want
got
another
one.
cup. Can you brought the rest of the cup? Shout out to Amanda. Wow. I'm about to try this chocolate.
Well, you couldn't just finish it.
Chocolate. No, I don't, this was
Here, right here. I got you.
I'm
I'll
not
finish it. I'll
experienced
finish
like
it. I don't
that.
care.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
experienced, man.
he's good.
I don't care.
He
I ain't
done.
got nowhere to go.
You're home.
I'm home.
I'm recording another podcast after this. I'm excited
cool.
about it.
Where, so you like recording out of here, right? Have you recorded anywhere else?
Yeah. Last week I recorded out of AMS's studio at Alamo
was-
City Studios.
Yeah, I saw
That was a
one.
lot of fun. I did 3 podcasts out of there in like 2 or 3 days.
It's tight.
I like recording at other places. I got it set up so I can get up and go like somewhere else.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like,
You
I
should
like
come to
that.
the lab.
Let's do it. Let's do
After
part 2 there.
hours, Just
Dog,
come.
come
Yeah,
to the
just
back.
come to the lab.
Come to the bag.
That
make
would
it
be
all,
cool,
make it all
yeah.
dark and
Alright.
shit.
Let's
and
do
throw
part
the
2
end
there.
of it.
Let
Okay.
me know.
We'll just
For
critique everyone's shit. So you bring.
We
it
can
in
do
your
some in
shit.
January there if you're down.
Live critiquing.
We can do some in
Live
January
photos.
if you're
You
down.
gotta pull someone out.
Okay.
'cause they
I'm gonna
yell
bug you.
at
I'll bug you about it. I'll bug you about it.
Yeah,
You,
let's
you
do
gotta
it.
come by, bro. Come by,
All I
man.
know is
Love
I
it.
appreciate y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
Really good kicking it with you, Alex.
Yeah. Hey,
I miss you, fool.
likewise, dog. Likewise,
Shit don't
bro.
taste like chocolate.
Cheers to all that shit.
I think I got a double.
double, triple, whatever it is. Cheers to
Because
that,
you're
man.
mixing with
Cheers to that.
Salud.
Yingling.
Your lang lang. Cheers.
Yeah, this is definitely years in the
happy
making.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
I ain't been in this room for about 8 years, 6 years, something like that.
I've been
Bring
in
the
this
Massa
room.
boys down. Let's do it, bro.
You have another one?
Yeah, bro. Bring the homies down. I told y'all like a few months ago.
Word?
Fell on deaf's ears.
How many people are in the
Talking
Massa
about it.
Boys?
There's a few of us. It's like 4 or 5, something like that.
That's how many were in NSYNC, right?
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5. Yeah.
I'm a one-man army all day,
Hell
though. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
That's just his own shit.
yeah, yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
it's
I'll
cool,
stay.
man.
I'll
Well,
stay.
here
I
let's
just be getting in trouble, so
Never.
Dom, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
You can find me. You can come to the lab first. You can come here.
Don't go through the drive-through.
the one up
Go
front.
inside.
Yeah, come
She'll talk
inside.
shit if you go to the
Come
drive-through.
inside and come, kick it. Or
Yo,
you
I always go to the drive-through because I'm too high to be around anyone
That's
else.
okay, man.
that
That's
drive to
okay.
a motherfucker. That's some
It's
crazy
cool,
shit.
man. It's convenient.
Hey, can I
People
get a
pulling
number
up.
5
Are you
and
the
a
one
number
when we
4?
open up the drive-through?
And
All of
we
a sudden, it
smell
starts to
it.
smell like weed.
Everybody smells
That's
it.
my fault. That's my fault.
We
I'm
get
sorry.
hella people. We don't judge those.
Nah,
Shit.
hell nah.
I be like, hey, let me hit that too real quick.
You better not.
No. No.
No.
No, we don't really do that. No,
The
we
dog-
don't do that
The
there.
dog that's with Isla too. I'll be like, here, hit this real quick, and then we
No
hit
way.
it back.
No one be high.
No one be
word.
high.
Oh,
Alright.
speaking
No.
of dogs, I kept shitty Shiner aside. He's really mad.
Hey, shout out Shiner, man. Shiner.
No,
Shiner's
last time she came through, Shiner had rolled in some cat shit.
And his dog rolled in cat shit, and then Lou was like, "Oh, he's good, he's fine, don't worry about it."
So I didn't smell it.
We
I can't smell nothing. Like females got that enhanced smell. Don't
Shiner-
roll your eyes.
Shiner's so loving, so Shiner's like, hey, pet me.
I know,
what
Shiner's
mean?
It
like
takes me a
this,
minute to
like,
smell something.
close.
Yeah, but the last podcast you were on was like 11 months ago. I watched that,
That
the
was
other
that
day.
podcast, wasn't
And
it?
you were talking about how bad cat shit smelled.
Cat shit smells horrible.
Because my dog had rolled in it.
Was it this podcast that I was on 11 months ago?
Yes.
Damn, that long ago?
Probably, right?
Yeah.
I had a bucket hat on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey,
it was this one.
cheers to your longevity, dog.
Cheers.
11 months
Yeah,
ago.
11
11
months
months
ago.
ago.
That is that.
Cheers.
I appreciate that.
We've
Like,
grown.
Yeah, that's a year
We've
from now.
grown.
Yeah, y'all both are coming.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Like
That's
a year,
cool,
man.
man.
That's tight. And what was this? This is
hey,
that
can you
whistle
pass me
pig.
one of them waters right there?
Damn, it's that time of the night. It's that whistle pig.
All
Yeah,
this
we
whiskey.
amateurs, guys.
But I'm with it.
Amateurs.
Golly. Amanda's out drinking.
Amanda's
though.
like,
Amanda's like, man, I
that's
got
all y'all got?
this. That's it.
So,
Yeah,
Dom,
her-
if they want to
her
get a hold of
rate
you, how do
was
they get a hold of you?
Come to the lab
That's it? Only way?
or on social media.
What's that TikTok? What's that
At
TikTok?
Domskiat. Not
How do you spell that?
Dom
Not with
Squat.
a K.
Thank you.
Not
Thank
with a
you.
K.
Dome squat.
It's-
And
I
that's
don't even know how to
It's
pronounce
not
it.
Dom
Spell it.
Squat. DOMSQ.
It's French. It's dome squat.
Like that. To it. Like that. Exactly.
It is
how
a
sounds.
Q though. It's
Yeah, it's with a Q,
Domiqué.
U-I-A-T.
So can you spell it out?
Domskiat.
Dominiqué.
I just spelled it. All over. Yeah, that's the only one.
You sounded it out.
Instagram let me have that because there's someone else named Dotskiat. Shout out to them, but they let me. You know, Instagram be like, that name's already taken. Or when you're trying to make another email, and they're like, it's already taken. No,
It's not fair.
it's not. I'm the only one with it.
Dominguez, the original.
Exactly.
Well, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Instagram at AR Dominguez 85.
If they want to see the black and white amazingness that you do.
Yes, or any of some color film. I've been messing with some of that weird, like
Fun
low-mo stuff too.
Well, if they want to like bug you on some business stuff, how do they get a hold of you about that?
I mean, literally everybody will go straight to Instagram. They'll same thing on Facebook.
What
or
digital pro lab?
Come to the fucking
digital,
lab.
come to the lab.
Come to the motherfucking
yeah,
lab.
just give me a call at the lab. I mean, anybody knows how to get a hold of me for sure.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Digitalprolab.com.
Yeah.
Digitalprolab.com. Digitalprolab.com. My
DPL.
bad. I got a little
DPL.
trash tonight.
Would have to bring
That's a good thing.
less
That's a good
whiskey
thing.
next time.
And you don't get a hold of me. If you're looking for me, you don't get a hold of
don't.
me.
You gotta go through us first. So
I'm
we
not
gotta
at the
figure it
lab.
out.
If you don't see me at the lab,
We
I'm
don't
not
know
there.
this
I'm in the
fool.
back hidden. You don't know me.
So it's super dope to see this image like
he goes by,
EKOSR.
he goes by
Live.
Alejandro.
Yeah, Alejandro.
We don't know.
EKOSR.
We don't know. I be
2023.
calling him Benjamin.
Fuck Ted
just
Cruz.
'cause
Fuck all that
out
shit.
there.
Y'all see me
You feel
soon.
me?
EKOSR. Really good to see you. Really
Thanks,
good
man.
to kick it with you again, Alex.
Hey, good
like,
looking back up, doc.
come smoke with me sometime. We need to brainstorm on some shit. We were
Definitely.
great at doing what we did.
Yeah, did a lot of
Fuck
great
the
things,
bullshit.
man.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
Facts.
How do you spell it?
EKOSR.
There you go, there you go,
Underscore
there you go.
EKOSR underscore.
But his shit's private, so he's gotta.
Nah, it
approve
ain't
it
private,
first.
but I mean, I don't show face a lot, so if you see me on here, you know, it is
a
what
rare
it is.
sighting.
It's a rare sighting, yeah. Come to the lab. You want to see me? I'm at the lab. That's not me though. My name's Alex.
Not even, it's Alejandro.
My name's Alex.
I've never seen him at the drive-through though.
The way I
You
yeah
won't.
yeah. I don't-
You
you
won't.
won't see me.
You won't.
I won't
see
ever.
me.
I won't ever see Alex at the
You
drive-through.
might, but you
Professional on the weekdays, Nesio on the weekends. That's what I call it.
Yo, I'm Nessie all
Like a
the time.
mullet.
Fucking Sucio boys.
This is your boys. Good
Love
shit.
y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Like, subscribe, talk some shit to me. Tell me what I could do better at. Tell me what I'm whack at. Like, just talk to me. Whatever.
Chat.